Ronnie the Limo Driver is going to be so mad at me.
Why?
Because I'm going to bust his balls right now.
Okay.
But I don't
always
care.
like it when you bust his balls, so I'll get ready to have some fun at his expense.
Well, then sit back and relax. No, I mean, I'm in my, listen, I'm a lucky guy. I get to ride around in a limousine.
Yes.
And I pay for the privilege,
It's a job, though.
Yeah, all right. But nevertheless, a limousine is just a car that's stretched out, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's pretty much what a limousine is.
It's a
high-end car that's stretched out. And the first car I ever owned was a 1970 Valiant. I got help from my dad and was able to buy that.
Lucky you.
Drive around in a 1970 Valiant. And one of the amazing things about this Valiant, as shitty a car as it is, and I think I sold it for $200, and I was lucky to get that. It was one step above the car you had to pay someone to take away. If you remember
my car was actually better.
You remember my 70
car was
Valiant.
better.
Something you couldn't kill them.
But you
Had a
remember
220 slant 6. People who know those cars know what I'm talking about.
But Fred, you know my 70 Valiant. You
Yeah.
were in it many times.
That thing was bulletproof.
Didn't you
Bulletproof.
push it through Harlem?
All right.
The tires, you can't hold the car accountable for the tires, but it was a pretty good
Was
car.
that what happened? We had a flat?
It had you know what?
No,
Actually,
I think it died.
Did it die?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember.
Evidently, a bullet will take that thing out. But my point about it was the amazing thing about this car, it had a radio and you could listen to it, and also had this spectacular feature. If you were hot, you could put on the air conditioning.
The Valiant had air conditioning.
And if you were cold,
you could put on the heat.
you could put on heat. And this was amazing to me, that I could sit in a car. And I came to find out that every car has this. That this is a standard.
It wasn't just the Valiant.
This is a standard feature of every automobile.
See, I thought they discontinued that when they put the Valiant out of production.
I got to tell you something.
You were like God. You could control the temperature.
Exactly.
And
you want to know something? There were cold days in the summer or spring where I would put the heat on.
Yeah.
Okay. So this maniac, Ronnie the Limo Driver, who, by the way, will never, ever buy another limo.
For you.
For me. Never. I will go out and buy the limo.
What has he done now?
I'm sitting in the back of the car when I was out Saturday night. We get in the car, Beth and I. We'd gone to dinner.
It was a little cool when you got in?
It was cold out. I don't know if it was Friday night or Saturday night. It had rained and the temperature dropped.
Right.
Yeah, it was chilly.
So Beth goes, oh my God, I'm freezing. And we're in the car a good half hour, So I said, she goes, can you put the heat on? I said, sure. So I go to put the heat on. And, sometimes heat takes a second to come on.
Sure.
It's blowing cold air. I said, just be patient. The heat will come on. We're freezing now more because now...
Cold air is blowing on you in a cold
But I have a
environment.
switch that says heat
Yes.
and has air conditioning. Lo and behold, I put down the window and I say to my driver, what the fuck's going on? I'm freezing back here. I'm free. He goes, no. Do you remember, Ronnie has a converter in there. Like, at a certain point, he has to switch it to air conditioning, and another time he has to switch it to heat. There's some mechanism.
After he
It's
switches
like a high-rise building.
Yeah.
air conditioning. Yeah, I was going to say, in October, every building in Manhattan goes to heat.
I go, this
Ronnie's car
motherfucker.
goes to heat.
Why is-
in
why
October.
am I the
Because you're a
motherfucker?
cock fucking sucker. That's why.
Fucking car?
Douchebag,
That's
why is it you
crazy.
go to a company? How is it you're in the limo business your entire life almost? For how many years you been
Is
driving
this
a limo?
the first time we had a problem with this? I
Bro.
mean, it's just like...
Beth says to me, Beth got to ride in. Beth interviewed Donald Trump for Extra
Yes.
or Access Hollywood, whatever the fucking one she's on.
He rides around in a Maybach. That's $200,000.
He has a. I guarantee if I go into Dominic Barber's limousine, he's got heat when he wants it and air
cold
conditioning
when he wants it.
This motherfucker
And ice
buys a
cream.
car and goes to the same goddamn company. I could take him and bash his freaking
He
middle.
loves that company.
This is supposed to be a luxury car. You go into. I'm going to call up Donald Trump and I'll find out where he gets his cars made, or I'll call Dominic. And
I know
find
where
out
Dominic gets his cars made.
Well, that's where I'm going to be going, and you're not going to be involved in it. You'll just fucking deal with it when I'm done picking it out. I'm not taking you with me. How do you have a fucking car in America? It's the only fucking car that I know of. I can't have heat.
You're the only one who has a converter.
I have to decide
it's not a
that
converter.
What is it? Explain to
All
me
right.
what's going on. You got to be fucking kidding
Do you
me.
remember-
Get that thing fixed.
There's nothing I can do with it
What
now.
are you doing?
There's
What
nothing.
does it have in it? I want
Go
to
to the guy who built it and say, how come you're the only car maker in goddamn America who can't fucking have heat and air conditioning going on the same time?
Here's what happened. I had nothing to do with it. I don't know why you're blaming me. I tried to get everything to be working right, and they.
I'm blaming you. You're the limo guy.
They fucked me over with this. Nothing I can do about
but why don't you go back to them and say, I don't? But maybe I should buy 2 cars: a winter car and a summer car.
Right.
What do you think?
No, that won't work either because in the summer you might have a full day. And
Can I ask you a question?
So here's what happened.
How much time did it take you to get your animal tattoo? That cheetah-looking thing. That
the fuck does that
salamander.
have to do
How
with
much
it?
time did it take you?
An hour and a half.
You were in the chair.
I was in the chair in an hour and a
Did
half.
it take time to pick it out and all that kind of
Yes,
stuff? All right.
yes.
Can you add another hour to that? Would you say it took you 2.5 hours to design and then
Maybe
get
3 hours in total?
3 hours. Instead of getting animals tattooed on you that don't even look like what they're supposed to look like.
Dude, I was just.
How about taking the 3 hours and camping in front of this guy's
I
house?
was just there the other day, wasn't I? I told you I went out there. There was a problem.
Well, wait. How can you accept this? How could you say to a guy in America, douchebag? You say to the guy, douchebag. Every car we know, Howard had its 1970 Valiant that had heat and air.
Certainly not a luxury
Does your car have heat and air conditioning?
Yeah.
And you can do it whenever you want. Like today, if you wanted heat,
you're right.
could you get it?
You're 100% right.
So how do you accept this? Tell the guy I want money back. I want $10,000.
So here's what happened. Do you remember we had problem with the air conditioning? It wasn't blowing cold. Remember? It wasn't blowing cold.
Why is that?
All right. So what they did was they went back to the old system they used to use years ago before they had climate control on these things because it's separated from the front to the back, okay?
Do you follow any of this?
No.
There's 2 separate units in there. Fuck you. You don't understand. I'm trying to explain it to you.
I understand you. Go ahead.
There's 2 separate
Fuck
units.
you.
What
Why
don't
would you say fuck you? No one
Because you
Ronnie,
don't-
there's not a car in America that doesn't have heat and air conditioning.
All right,
It's
wait a
2
minute.
separate units.
2
The back and the
separate
front. The
units.
So
back and the
why
front.
don't
are
they
2 separate
coordinate
things.
them?
All right. So here's what happened.
So
I just want
you
what you
have
do.
heat and cold whenever
I want you to
it.
go today and tell this guy I'm going to announce his fucking company every day on the air because no one should ever buy a car from him.
Okay.
It's bordering on criminal intent. Okay. Who in America has a car that doesn't have air conditioning and heat? I could go buy the shittiest car on the
air
planet.
conditioning and heat, but here's what happens.
I can't simultaneously work.
In the summertime, here's what I have to do.
Build a fireplace back there.
Do you have heat and cold whenever you want it?
Yes.
See, he has it up front where he is.
Do you know
don't have
Do you know
it.
how
that's-
embarrassed
what,
I am? I get in this car, and let me tell you something. It ain't cheap to have a limo, as you. Otherwise, everyone would have one.
Right.
If you get in a car and we're freezing and laughing at this, we're going only in America with Ronnie the Limo Driver, Mund. And really, maybe you shouldn't be a security guy. Work full time on your car and getting a car that works.
What you
maybe you're
have to do-
overextended.
What you have to do is keep a blanket in the car. So that in the summer, if it happens to get cold, you can
I'm sitting there.
cover up.
I got to say something to this guy. I go, what? Why is it acceptable that like it was a cold night?
Yeah.
Must have been 30, 40 degrees. I don't know. It was freezing. Ask Ralph. He's been in there. Ralph, am I making this shit up? You there?
Hey now?
Yeah.
Hey now. Dude, this is from day one.
I know.
After that disastrous other limo.
Right.
I was with you when you picked it up. The seats were, like, incredibly uncomfortable. I felt so bad for you. You pay all this money. Now you're paying twice. And the blower didn't work. It was like, it went on like a rocket ship.
And it still doesn't work right. You freeze your balls off, and there's no you have to adjust it by a cunt hair. Don't ask what goes on.
And Ronnie, I'm not trying to pile on, but Howard shouldn't have to know about separate units and how.
And don't you remember? No,
how
you're
it
not
gets
supposed
built.
to remember.
Did you hear this? Don't you remember? Honest to God, Ronnie, how is this acceptable? Go to the guy and say, listen, here's what you charged me for the car. Howard wants $10,000 back. What is this?
Why can't they put a proper system in it?
Why can't they?
Because he's got to buy a separate heater now for the summer.
I'm going to put what do you call that? A heating system.
Yeah, like a space heater.
Space heater. Can you plug in a space heater in the back of the fucking car?
I don't mean to laugh, but I mean it's a horrible.
You should see. Even when I got the air conditioning going, you get frozen out, and then you try to adjust it.
Right.
No adjusting.
It goes from 10 degrees.
I never saw a car like this. They have usually a thermostat. You set it. It could be hot. It could be cold. It could be in between.
I mean, at this point, everything's digital. You don't dial in a number.
No, you should see what I got. I got knobs, and if you set them just right, you might not freeze your balls off. I want a 1970 Stretch Valiant limo. Buy me one. Just get me the same. I mean, Ronnie, how do you accept this from the guy?
Benjy, you prick.
No, how do you keep accepting this? How do you not say to the guy, you got to climb. You know what? If you had to fucking drive people from the Today Show and all that other stuff like you used to do before I made you a security guard, it would be fixed because people would get in the car and say, listen, so we're not paying you.
Yeah,
we sat there
we don't
back
want
there
that
and
guy
froze.
anymore.
Yeah,
But you know what? I'm a shithead. That's what you must fucking think of me.
Get the fuck out of here.
So
What
why
do you-
am I freezing in the back of the fucking car and it doesn't bother you?
What kind of stupid comment is
No,
that?
you think I'm a shithead.
Yeah,
I
okay,
should do
I
that.
think you're a
I get in the
shithead,
car.
yeah.
What if my parents are back there? We're all sitting and shivering in the fucking car. You don't care?
Oh, you remember we had to
Tell the
convert.
guy this is, Ronnie says we have to convert. I mean, it's embarrassing to me. And why isn't it embarrassing to you? Are you nice and toasty up front?
Yes, because he has both heat and air conditioning.
Listen, get this shit fixed.
Ronnie, how do you switch it over?
Ralph, could you just stay out
Yeah,
of
how
it,
do you
please?
switch it
Is
over,
it just
by the
a
way?
switch, or
Like,
is
what date did you decide I should stop
Is
being
it
cold?
something they take out of the car?
When did you switch over? I want to know.
When it turned like 75, 80 degrees.
All right, now.
do they take a unit out, or
No,
you
there's
slide a
under
switch?
the hood is a valve that I have to shut off. It's like a little petcock.
Well, why don't-
and that
A
keeps
petcock?
it keeps the air, antifreeze from flowing to the back of the car, so you get cold air.
But why is it every car in America, every limo in America has
I don't
hot and
know,
cold?
dude.
And you're the only fucking guy that
Out
doesn't
there
have
20 different times.
Well,
with
tell
this
the
thing.
guy what point is he going to give the money back? The car doesn't work,
Well, can't you change the petcock according to the weather?
so I can go out and get a different car.
Yeah, you could do that, but
Why does
it was
your drive-
warm out. I didn't realize it was going to get cold.
Well,
I tell you
Ronnie,
what, why don't you switch the steering wheel? How's this for an answer? To the back, and I'll tell you what, you could sit in the back and drive, and I'll sit up front where there's heat.
It is.
Dude, you make like I do
Temperature
this on
control.
purpose to
Of
fucking
course you do.
aggravate you.
Have you tried to?
I've
let me ask you,
tried numerous.
Do you
I've
know
been
how
out there.
embarrassing
How many
it
times
is?
I've been out there.
Dude, do you know how embarrassing it is to ride in a limousine with my family or my fiance? And I'm paying all this money, and I'm Mr. Fancy, Mr. Big Shot. I got a limousine. And I turn on the fucking heat, and there's no, and then the driver goes, "Oh, you remember? We had to switch over." And I mean, my
switched the
girlfriend is
petcock.
laughing at me. She goes, "You gotta be kidding
You
me!"
remember?
Do you remember? She goes, "Who doesn't have heat?"
Yeah, don't expect heat now. You remember?
What? I mean, I'm supposed to now not have heat,
It's May 20th.
and that's okay with you.
Kid,
The petcock has been switched to summer.
Yeah, I mean, so maybe could he have gotten out of the car and gotten under the hood and stopped putting the heat on for a 15-minute ride?
could have, yeah.
Oh, that would have been great.
He could have.
Does he have a crank in the front of the car to
No.
get it going?
No.
I mean, what is this? I feel like I'm like living in 1920 before the invention of heat and air
Yeah, yes,
conditioning.
you live with a petcock.
I
Ron,
mean,
is
dude,
this a
how is it
common
acceptable?
thing? Is that a
No.
common thing in
There's-
limousines?
No,
I've been in
I've been in
limousines.
a million limousines. I'm in any limousine. They got heat and air conditioning
Never
already.
heard a petcock before this.
Can I ask a quick question, Ronnie?
Yeah.
If it's just a matter of turning this petcock,
Right.
how come whoever was driving Howard that night didn't know how to do it?
He knows how to do it. I don't
So
know
why
why he
didn't
didn't
Well,
do
because it was a 15-minute or 20-minute
Right,
ride.
he's going to now stop the car,
We just
get
wanted
out
to
and
get home.
switch the...
He's going to go under the hood with a flashlight and start and pull over
You don't
somewhere?
have to go under the hood with the flash.
Oh.
It's right up front.
It's stop.
It's right up front under
When
the
you-
hood.
yeah.
So all he'd have to do is stop and get out and then just get under the hood. And,
Maybe
and-
switch the petcock before you get out of the restaurant.
He would have to stop the car and get out, though.
Hey, Ronnie.
What were
was
you
there-
doing this week? Now, I know you were at Scores Friday night, right? How many hours did you spend there?
Was there gas?
I just want to know. How many hours were you at Scores?
What does that have to do
I
with the
wanna know.
nighttime? Hey, what does that
How
have
many
to do with
hours
the
were you
nighttime?
there?
I can't get anything fixed in the nighttime.
All right, but how many hours did you waste there?
I didn't waste any.
How many hours were you there? 4 hours, would you
I
say?
don't know.
Okay. I guess instead of a petcock, you wanted a pet. Listen,
Was that working?
no Scores for you until this is fixed. Okay? That's the punishment. I'll call Lonnie today and tell him the new rule.
Whatever you have to do.
Where's Lonnie? Get Lonnie on the phone.
Did somebody
I got to
remember-
find an incentive for this motherfucker.
Hey,
Did
Ronnie.
somebody remember to switch over the petcock?
I mean, isn't it embarrassing to you that
How
I'm...
many times do you think I've been out
Isn't it
there 100
embarrassing
times
to
with
you?
this thing?
I don't care.
I was just out there
Get
2
your
weeks
money
ago,
back. It
all
doesn't
right?
work. Why is the guy getting off the hook? He's got a car that doesn't work.
He got the full price for
You're
this
in
car
charge.
that doesn't work. Didn't he?
What if I had the Scores girls back
Oh,
there and they're
stop looking
frozen?
at the fucking computer, all right?
What computer,
I see what
dude?
you're looking at. This asshole's right shit
He
over
does
there.
his job. Do your job. Don't worry
okay.
about his job.
Yeah,
Do
all right.
your job.
Okay.
Might want to change that from Scores Man to Limo Man and concentrate on what you're supposed to be.
Oh, shut up, Ralph. Go and watch TV. What the fuck do you do?
No, Ronnie, it's not
Well, let him
acceptable.
get off my back. I don't need him.
But you're angry.
Him telling me what the fuck to do.
But you're angry
when he does nothing. Okay?
You're angry because
I don't need to listen to him
because you haven't done your
I'll take this up
job.
with you. I don't need to listen to Ralph.
Yeah, but you haven't
Fuck
done
Ralph.
your job.
I don't need to listen to his bullshit.
Defensive.
Ralph, I don't need you on the phone, you piece of shit.
I'm just trying to help, Ronnie.
No, you're not trying to help because you're a
lashing out.
fucking
Why are you
instigating
attacking him?
motherfucker.
This has been going on for how long now? I mean, because it started with that other.
I'm freezing
actually,
back there.
Yeah,
but
started
it should
with
be
that other thing
embarrassing
that
to
you. Had
you.
to get rid of.
You see, I'm the only one who uses the car, Robin.
Yeah.
So it's fuck Howard.
No, it's not.
Fuck Howard. Howard's an
tried
asshole.
a million times to fix this thing
No,
already.
did you ever say to the guy, "I need my money back. I'm suing you"?
All
You
right,
say, I
then
don't
that's
want
where it's
a
going to
pet
go then.
cock.
Yeah.
That's what you say.
Say, "I gotta have a car that works. I got a customer who expects heat."
Petcock.
Yeah.
Give me heat.
Wait,
when I want
Ron,
it, give me cool when I want
I
it.
got a legitimate question. I'm serious.
ahead.
I'm serious.
Dude.
The guy who makes the car, does
Right.
he acknowledge that there's something wrong with this situation? Does he acknowledge it's a problem, or does he not look at it as a problem?
Yeah, I guess he does look at it as a problem. But
So
he
he's tried to
now
fix it.
he tried to fix it, and this is the solution he
Tried.
came up with. Okay, so now he tells me
This is the solution.
Now he tells me
Great solution.
now they're starting up this new factory. They're building new cars. They're going to take this car away from me and give me a whole different car with different system in it.
No, 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 no.
Fucking
We
deal.
don't want-
I don't want their car.
I
don't
got
want
to
that
get rid of
fucking
this car.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, this
I
guy's
got to
a
get a
mess.
guy who could. I got to get a guy who knows how to build limos. I'm going to go to Trump's guy or Dominic's guy. Dominic, I go in his car. You should see it. He's got heat back
Everything
there.
works.
Hey, he's
Everything
got
works.
heat. He laughs at me. He goes,
And what do you want? now?
Flat
What are you-
screen
what are you
TV
gonna
and
pile
heat.
on?
What is it, Doug?
Well, like satellite technology. This is all new technology.
Wait a minute.
Wait, what are you doing?
stop.
Hey, Ronnie, easy. What is it, Doug?
Well,
What
I'm
do you
just
got?
trying to help
Tempers
with
are
solutions.
flaring.
So
What do you
I found on eBay a 1985 Cadillac limo for $400 that has heat and air conditioning.
Yeah, I would
If you're
take it.
interested, okay, I'll give you the paper.
But let me ask you, Doug. You've been in limos, right?
Yeah,
They got heat and air conditioning in the back, right?
that should be pretty standard.
Yeah, I've been down to like the most remote locations. Like I've been down in, like it's like in Florida on an island where a guy's got a beat up limo. You know, they don't have the
Sure.
top of the line. You go in there. They got air conditioning. They got heat. Don't ask. They got it all. I'm the only guy I think in America who's got a fucking petcock.
Well, for $400 you can have air conditioning and heat.
$400.
That's right.
Then buy it for me.
I will.
Get me that car.
Okay,
It
you'll have it
sounds like you
tomorrow.
do have a case against this guy if he's tried a million
Nah, you know
times.
what?
you
There's
wanna
no
go
rush.
to court?
This has only been going on now for years.
Not even a case. I mean, I'm saying it sounds
mean-
like you're in the right. This guy, what the fuck?
Fix
you-
the car. The client.
But then
Well,
you're
excuse
still
me.
dealing
I'll-
with that guy. Artie.
Excuse me, if you need heat, I'll get out and I'll. Well, what if I decide 10 minutes later I want air conditioning?
Right.
Let me have a party
No, it's
back
too
here.
hot. Change the petcock back.
Yeah, get out and wait. We got a second driver who works the petcock.
Yeah, you'll have to stop 3 times before you get home in that 15-minute
I mean,
ride.
how can this be?
I just don't see how this guy tells you this, and that's an acceptable solution.
And really, what happened to digital?
You want
What
to
are
know
you doing
something, though?
turning dials?
This has been going on now for a long time, and I just kind of get bleary-eyed and I accept it until, like, all of a sudden I'm in a situation
You wake up.
and you go, wait a second, this isn't right.
Well, you've been having, you have phone issues. You have every kind of issue.
But you know what it is?
Every time.
I'm such a nice guy. I put up with all this shit.
And you get used to it.
And I get used by the people around me, especially Ronnie.
I'm not using you. What are you?
You're using me.
I'm not
You know I'm a
using
pushover. You know what? Any other person would have fired you. Yes. Any other person wouldn't have put up with it. And you know that. If you had to drive other people in that car, it wouldn't be acceptable.
It's almost as if
They'd ruin your business. No one would hire you.
Just after you get the car right, it's time to get a new car. And then you go through this for another 3 years adjusting
Would
it.
you do me a favor, though? Well, first of all, that's going to change. From now on, I'm going to find a limo company. I'm going to find the guy to build
Fine.
it.
It's okay with me.
All right.
It's kind of
I want you to do me a favor, and I mean this. I'm going to make up a bumper sticker, and I want it on the back of my car. And here's what the bumper sticker is going to say.
Whatever.
Sucker on board, okay?
Oh, whatever.
All right, I want I'm going to put that on there. Sucker on board, because that's what I am to you, a sucker. A
Yeah,
fucking
right.
asshole.
Yeah, bullshit. Fucking tell me that shit.
And
What?
you can wear a T-shirt that says, I'm with the sucker.
I mean, aren't you embarrassed by this, or you don't care because it's me?
With
Yeah,
an
right.
arrow.
I don't care.
If you
Yeah,
had
I
to
don't
drive-
fucking care.
Who do you love?
I don't fucking care.
If you had to drive your family around, wouldn't you say, hey, gee, we
fucking
don't have
care.
heat back there. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't care.
Bring blankets.
Bring a lot of blankets. We're
I
gonna
tried everything I fucking could with that car.
No, you didn't. You're lying.
Yeah, and I'm lying.
Did you tell the guy you want your money back?
No, I didn't.
Why
tell
should
him
we?
that.
Why not? It's not a working car. You could not do business if you had to rely on this car to do business. where you had to drive different people the way a real limo driver has to do it, instead of getting to work for a sucker like me.
Yeah, okay.
You would be up Schitt's
Why am I
Creek.
talking to you?
Because they would, if it was another customer, they'd say, we're not paying our bill. We didn't have heat.
You're telling me that
Howard, it's kind of, Howard,
I'm a sucker,
Yeah, you're
not
a
you.
sucker. Yeah,
Me.
yeah.
I'm an asshole because you
good.
must think I'm a piece of shit. I decided that. You must think I'm the biggest piece of shit, that I'm sitting back there freezing.
Okay.
Well, you know what, Howard?
What did
Every
you
once
say
in
to
a
yourself when
while-
you were in Scores and I was driving around? It was like 30 degrees out. What did you say? Howard must be
I didn't
freezing
know
back
anything
there?
about it.
You don't know that there's no heat?
I didn't know anything about this. Nobody told me.
I don't need anyone to tell you. I'm telling you.
Well, nobody told me. Why didn't somebody fucking tell me?
How many times have I discussed this?
I tried 1,000,000 times already to get this fucking thing fixed.
Then tell the guy you want your money
I was
back.
out there just a week and a half
What did
ago.
that car cost?
When did I go
What
out?
did that car cost?
75 grand.
Tell him we want 75 grand back since he can't fix it.
Because you got to get a new car.
We got to get a new car. I need 75 grand to pay for the new car.
But, you know, for people who don't understand...
Why can't you say that to him?
I could say it to
You
him.
say it to him and mean it.
And maybe Ronnie doesn't. When you see a limo pull up, you expect that everything in it will be wonderful.
There was a
And
homeless
wait a
man
minute, I'll
laughing
tell you.
at me.
When you get into a limo and something doesn't work, you feel ripped off. If you're paying for that limo that night and the heat doesn't happen to work, you're ripped off. Because it's the ultimate in a luxury vehicle.
Yes, Matt.
Ronnie, you're such a pussy, man. Why did you ever leave the dealership in the first place with a car like that? Everybody have to go back 20 times. Why did you ever leave the first time?
Matt's right. Come on, Ronnie. Answer the question.
Everything was working when we got it. I don't
No,
know.
it wasn't.
No, it
The air
wasn't.
conditioning's not working.
Never worked.
The seats weren't right. Howard, it is your
I mean, the
fault a
seats
little
weren't
bit.
right. What
Howard,
is
do
he
you
talking
think-
about? The seats weren't right.
Howard, do you think it's your
Ronnie,
fault a little
Ronnie-
bit because you went through one car with him? And why did
Yes.
you give him a second try, even?
I don't know because you want to know.
Maybe
I
you
want to be
should-
honest,
maybe you
Ralph.
should have got rid of me
You
then.
want to know
I
what
don't
it
know.
is?
I don't know what to answer you.
I get exhausted, and I don't have. I got so many things on my plate. To sit there and start, I figure this
you
guy's
gotta
in
build the car,
I figure
too.
this guy's in the business. He must know some good people. But I realize he's a low-level type.
Yeah, right.
And he doesn't
Yeah, I'm
know
a
the top
low-level
people.
type. Yeah,
you don't
okay.
know the.
I'm a low-level
Let me
type.
show you how I'm going to get it done.
Yeah, okay,
I'm going to
good.
research, like how I got my bulldog. I'm going
Right.
to do the same
Okay,
thing.
fine.
I'm going to research until I find the right company. I'm going to talk to people who have nice cars
And no petcocks.
and no petcocks in their
Right.
car.
Okay.
And that's how I'm going to find out.
Hey, Howard, I'd be more than happy to do some research for you.
I guarantee you this guy gave him some sort of deal or something.
He didn't give me any kind of deal.
Something's going on.
Yeah, he gave
He
me a
was in
deal.
love with the guy for a while there. The
What do you
guy
mean I
could
was
do
in
no
love
wrong.
with the guy? What are you
oh my
talking
God,
about?
you used
I'm
to
in love with
defend him no matter
Because
how Howard complained. You always defended that guy.
Well, now I'm not
They're
defending
great.
him anymore. Okay.
Hey, Howard, I got an 82 Cutlass Sierra. Got the. If you want to just fix the air on it, I'll sell you that for 75 grand. Ronnie can come down and pick it up.
Do you have air and heat? I mean, do you have cold air and heat?
Only in my car, not in my house, though. I have the petcock that if Ronnie wants to come and fix that, he can do that in my attic.
Wow. I mean,
My
imagine
pregnant
that.
wife.
I mean,
Why don't we get the guy on the phone? You talk to him. I can't. I'm talking against the wall here.
I don't know this
Give
guy
me the
from a
number.
hole
I'll
in
get
the
him on
wall.
the
No, you met the guy.
Oh, now I should start doing your
Right,
job.
right.
Okay, I'll do your job.
No,
Why don't you
no.
do the radio show? How's that, pal? I'll get someone to do. You do my job. I'll do your job. You want to switch places,
No.
trading places?
No.
Yeah. Do your job. Repeat after me.
You can't
I want to
handle
do
the
my
guy?
job.
I'm not repeating anything.
Who
He's
owns
your
the-
security
who owns-
guy,
Howard?
and he can't handle the guy.
Why don't you repeat after me? I don't understand the concept of heat and air at the same time.
Okay.
Heat and cold air.
Fine.
Say
I'm-
that.
Yeah.
Because you don't. I'm telling you, up there, up front, you got the heat and the air.
Okay.
I don't.
Ronnie, man, how much do you get paid to drive a car? And you're a security guy, man.
He makes a good
knock
living.
the
Believe me.
fucking guy out.
He ain't hurt. I've been pretty good for
Howard,
him. He's been good for me, but this is ridiculous. He's got to
Howard,
take
who-
care of it.
Who bought the car? You or Ronnie?
Ronnie.
Okay.
I gave him money, though, toward it.
Yeah, because of the
I-
other man.
Right.
But Ronnie, why are you asking Howard to handle it? You should be able to handle this yourself. It's your problem, not Howard's.
Oh, here's a
He
guy-
wants me to
you're,
call the
you're,
guy.
You're the right one to give me advice on handling things.
I'll take that car, walk in there, and that guy will fix it.
Yeah, right. Just like you
Well,
finished.
Ralph, would
just
you
like
go
you
with
finished
Ronnie?
your project that scores.
Would you go with Ronnie?
Absolutely. I would love to go with
Yeah, I don't
Ronnie
need
to get
Ralph,
straightened
believe me.
out.
Let him go with
Let him
you.
go. Let him go do it. Let
All
him
right,
handle
you
it.
want
Let
him to do your
handle it.
job?
Let him handle it.
You want him
He's,
to do your
he's
job?
so great at it.
Do you want him to do your job? He's going to call the guy up, and he's going to go, listen, pal, the car don't work right. My client's freezing back there. I got to fucking have a resolution to this. Give me my money back. I got to go to a new limo company and buy a brand new limo and you refund me my money. You sold me a faulty car.
I'll drive that thing right in there and leave it.
I just got a 60-inch plasma with color TV, and the black and white works very well on it. Very well.
You got no color, huh?
No.
Can you imagine this guy just bought a TV? It's a color television, but the black and white works.
It was $6,000, but he told me that if I just put it in a different room certain times, that I'll get color on it.
There's no color on it.
Now, if you bought a TV like this gentleman, and this happened to you, what would you do with the TV, Ronnie?
I'd make him take it back.
That's right.
I leave the store with it.
Tell the guy, you take this car back, give me a loaner car, whatever you want to call it.
They don't have loaner cars.
Well, you tell them to go out and buy a brand new one.
They do have all kinds of things when they need to come up with it. They get it from someone else.
That's right. It's his problem, not mine. I need heat.
Dude, the electrical shop down the street from me has a loaner car when I drop my car off.
Oh, trust me. This guy should give you your money back.
Ronnie's the only guy that he asked to be bait and switched.
Yeah.
And he accepts whatever the guy says.
I need you doing your job back there. I need you getting on the phone. I need you making phone calls. I need you getting upset about this.
Stop flirting in the hall.
Yeah, the flirting.
Yeah.
Flirting time
Ralph,
is over.
All right, that's the end of Ronnie
Go
Corner.
back to doing nothing, Ralph.
Yeah, no more Ronnie Corner.
Go to California.
Turn off the Ronnie show.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Ronnie, man, any other job, if you didn't do your job, you'd be out skis, man.
Well, maybe that's what he needs. Maybe he needs somebody new.
Somebody
will take care of him better.
There.
What can I do?
I just need heat. That's all.
Yeah,
Quit.
I'm sorry.
Don't tell him you just need heat.
Whatever.
No, I need heat and air conditioning, Ron. Right, Ronnie, let me clarify. Come back here. I need heat and air conditioning, not just heat.
I don't need it.
Don't reset the petcock.
Ron.
Yeah.
You seem shell-shocked, man.
Whatever. That's it.
Aren't you pissed, though? A little bit of you is pissed here.
Whatever.
Ron, come on, let's talk about this.
Nah, goodbye.
Ron.
I got nothing to say. I got phone calls to make. You're not allowed out in the hall with the camera.
All right.
Get out.
Ron, but come on, tell me how you really feel.
I got nothing to say to you.
Yeah, Andy, go ahead. Say what you have.
What's up, buddy? Hey, Howard, I got an idea for you.
Yeah.
My buddy has a horse to carriage ride. It's a hot tub unlimited and a blanket. We have a free advertisement.
Horse and carriage with a blanket? I'll take it.
Good,
How much? How much?
For free advertisement. You know what I mean? Howard, that means I get free rides, too. I don't say nothing. It's on the down low.
I got to be honest with you. It's sounding very attractive to me.
You don't take long rides, right, Howard?
No, usually 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's nice on a horse and carriage.
You'll see me. I'll be waving.
We can plug the blanket in for you. It's a plug-in blanket.
Plug-in blanket's electric. All right.
This guy, he got me back there. I'm shaking. She says to me, when is the heat going to come on? I go, I don't know. I think there's something where I'm not allowed to use the heat.
She probably thinks, this is really ridiculous. I'm supposed to be marrying this guy. He doesn't even have heat in his car.
She's starting to rethink. She ain't with me for my looks.
Dude, none of your shit works right.
Nothing. I can't get a freaking break.
What's up with that?
Everything's always breaking.
Oh my God, nothing works.
And you're cheap. You take you just take the lowest base model of all this stuff. You just say, just give me the cheapest.
Oh yeah, you got a broken limo that I can get a deal. What do you have in something that doesn't work?
You want the heat on? I got to pull over.
Oh man,
I mean, it's embarrassing.
and it's a beautiful looking car.
It's not. I mean, listen. I know I'm a lucky guy. I know. I mean, but there isn't a person in America that doesn't have a car that has heat and air conditioning. Mike, you got a car?
Yeah.
What kind of car you drive? I'm curious.
I drive a '93 Ford Taurus, and it has no heat and no air conditioning.
You're kidding?
Well, that's what you'd expect.
And I got to tell you, Howard,
You too, Mike? I mean, Mike, you and I are in the same club.
No, that's it. That's what it is, must be.
What is it, Mike? What are we doing wrong?
I don't know, man.
Was your Ford Taurus $75,000?
Yeah, you got off a lot cheaper. What did you pay for that thing?
$400.
Yeah, you think? For $400, I'm willing to deal.
But you know what you got there is like a trick car. It looks good on the outside, but nothing works on the inside. Everybody thinks you're riding around in luxury, but you're really slumming it.
Yo, bro, you're just tricked out.
Well, Mike,
my limo doesn't work.
Well, I know what you're saying. I know it sounds that way, but I mean, in all seriousness, if let's say you were going to the prom, Mike, or you were taking some girl out and you scraped together the money for a limo, and you want to impress her, you're going to ask her to marry you or something.
Yeah.
You know,
And Ronnie shows up with that with no heat in there. I'd be pissed.
Yeah, I mean,
or you're working with a dial that you can't read, and you're
like
trying to dial in the temperature.
I'm paying the guy, Mike. Trust me.
I know.
Hey, Dominic, you're on the air.
Well, my limo was used by the show. How did the guys like it that went in it?
Oh, right. And now, let me ask you something. Honestly, Dominic.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be funny. Do you have heat and air conditioning in the back?
Absolutely. Matter of fact, my air conditioning goes to 40. I had a special thing put in.
Oh, my God.
Or air.
In other words, like today, depending on, let's say you were cold today, even though it's 70 degrees out.
Yeah.
Could you put the heat on?
Absolutely. I could put them always on.
Okay.
Wow.
Right.
And air.
Nobody has to pull over?
You don't have to reset the car?
No.
No petcock?
No.
All right. What are you, a
Matter
magician?
of fact, today...
Do you have a thermostat back there? How do you do it? Oh, my
It's
God.
digital.
Big dial.
Who is the
What is
genius
your car
that puts...
magic?
Like my limo driver doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
It's called Picasso Limo. It's the best limos. Everyone buys their limos there.
Picasso.
Trump does everyone.
Picasso
How
limo.
much does a limo cost from them about, Dominic?
I don't even know. Mike.
Well, how much was yours about with that nice air conditioning stuff?
But you actually have video of the inside of my
Can
limo.
I ask you a question, Dominic?
Well, I'll tell you
when I
right
have to
now.
take my fiance around, do you think I could borrow your car?
Well, I'll tell you, today you can't because Jeff is using with Beth.
Jeff the drunk.
Jeff is impressing Beth.
Yeah, because it's just like when my parents come in, they're freezing.
Well, you know what? I hate to list what you put your parents through with these cars. They had to crawl into that stretch SUV you had.
I know.
And they had to sit on the floor and slide out.
Let me ask you something, Dominic. What is your speculation? Why won't Ronnie the limo driver use Picasso limo if everyone
I
uses
begged him
it?
to go there.
Why won't he listen to you? Why? Because he has to do things his way?
I don't know. I love Ronnie, but I don't know what it is with this limo.
My parents are very old at this point and fragile. I don't want them to catch pneumonia. That's what I'm concerned about. So if you would be kind enough to just help us out and once in a while lend me that limo,
Well, A,
I would pay you.
Give you the limo, but B, he can go right to Picasso and he'll build him a spec limo. You tell him everything you want, which TV, which air conditioning. Mine has a bed and it has the chairs that go down.
Wow.
You're kidding me.
You recline.
Yeah, full
Jeez.
bed.
A full bed.
And the chairs also go back because I had it originally built so Howard could use it and the wide door.
Wow.
Oh, I see.
Well, you
what
don't
you're
even need
saying.
all that. You just need.
I just want heat and air conditioning. I don't even need a bed. I'm not looking to sleep. You know what I mean? I'm just looking for heat.
Yeah, but look at all that Dominic got on his car, and it all works.
Well, I did it for Howard.
You know how embarrassing this is.
But you have a video of it. You can actually put it up on the screen now for Ronnie to see.
Sit Ronnie in a
Here's what a
room and
good
make him
limo
watch it
looks
for 4
like.
hours.
I don't know who this Ronnie gets. Like Ronnie just this is his business. He should know more about this than Dominic.
Well, he gets. You know what he is? He's the guy who has brand loyalty, product loyalty. He worked with this one guy,
Right.
and this was his guy. He didn't look around. It didn't matter how much you complained. This guy would work to fix any problem.
Yeah, because I
but
remember
there were always problems.
I remember Dominic. Ronnie says to me, Dominic doesn't know what he's talking about. I got a better guy
F
than
him,
Dominic.
I got the best guy.
All right, I figure he knows what he's talking about. I mean, I'm not in the business.
You see, it
Why
starts
do you
at the.
think that? Does Ronnie own a fleet of limos?
No. In fact, I took him over to a guy who owns a fleet. I said, let's go look at these cars. He goes, these cars are great. Why don't we hire his guy? He goes, no, my guy.
Right, my guy can do it.
My guy. And I'm like,
you see, he should go to somebody who just does limos and knows what they're doing. He doesn't. Obviously, if he had a fleet, he would know what he was doing. He doesn't know what to buy.
right.
I think he's going to a chop shop.
I don't know where he's going, but it would be. I mean,
teasing.
anybody else would say, listen, this is not acceptable.
And then, the guy doesn't have this. The guy can't do that.
Right. All right, we'll drop it now. All right, thank you, Dominic.
It starts at the time. If
Thank
you
you,
give
Ralph.
Ronnie leeway, he's going to give this guy leeway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
the guy clearly, I can't believe the business this guy's doing. I mean, he should be doing anything.
Well,
that he
also
wants.
maybe Artie, maybe Ronnie's not going down there and making it clear that this is unacceptable.
Well, now he has to.
accepted.
I mean,
he
it takes
accepted this
something like
petcock. And I don't know from cars. They thought, well, I don't know. I mean, what am I supposed to do?
I mean, really, even for Ronnie, if somebody, you drive the car and somebody tells you you're going to have to pull over to the side of the road to give your customer heat or air conditioning, I mean, why would you accept
If
that?
it was anyone else back there but me, he wouldn't accept it.
But for yourself, you got to, maybe you got to get out in the cold and snow and switch the petcock. You just wouldn't want to do it.
Yeah, Ronnie, I feel like heat now. Can you get out and give me the petcock switch? Then, like 15 minutes later. You know what? That's what I should do. I should bust his balls.
The sun went down.
Your sun went down now. I want heat instead of air conditioning.
Howard, you should.
You know what? Ronnie's a tough guy with everyone but the limo guy.
Yeah.
He's a tough guy. You should see him. I say to him, Ronnie, do you carry a gun? Don't ask me any questions. What I got to do, I do. You know, tough guy.
But that's what I'm saying. I can't understand. He can't handle the limo guy.
No, he's a pussy.
Limo guy's tougher than him.
Yeah. We found someone who can take out Ronnie,
wow.
the limo guy.
Limo guy.
He should go down there with his fucking head on fire and go, listen, what the fuck are you doing to me?
Here's your car.
Whoever
Where's
heard of a
mine?
car that doesn't have heat and air conditioning? I got to go out and do a petcock switch. Petcock. He goes, I got the petcock.
You know I got a petcock.
I go, you know something? Petcock. I'm going to have my dog eat your petcock. Hey, here's what I think of your petcock.
And the fact that that's the name of the instrument in question.
Well, our petcock is driving.
You got to be kidding me.
Well, it's separate units. You need a petcock. It's separate units.
Separate
Amazing.
units.
I don't even know what the problem was before that the petcock fixed.
It chooses between the heater or the air conditioning. So
Yeah, but he said there was a problem, and they fixed it with a petcock.
The problem was
they probably had to add something.
nothing worked. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm like back there. I go, so, and when Ronnie tells me this stuff, I go, I guess, well, that's what I got to live with. I don't know.
Robin, you know when a plane starts up, the jet engine start?
Yeah.
That's how the air conditioner started.
Yeah, and by the way, you should hear this air conditioning. You can't even talk back there.
Oh, my
when the air conditioner is on. It is so loud. It's like...
Oh, this is getting worse. So even if you have air conditioning, it's not good.
Oh, it's even if they could fix this, it's pretty bad, but at least there'd be some heat.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you've gotten used to the airplane engine noise of the air conditioner.
That's Ralph. He's back there. He goes, what? I go,
I was like, I want to get the fuck out of the car.
This is what goes on every time.
You go in any other car in America, and you don't hear that.
Like I said, people think you got a luxury ride.
people don't realize how I suffer. I'm dreading. I got like Beth had like a 2-hour ride. She had to go to Connecticut for an animal event where she was hosting or something. She said she says it was a nightmare. She goes, I was freezing the whole way. She called me. She goes, I'm frozen back here.
And it's almost you're afraid to touch those dials at this point.
Yeah.
Bring some blankets when you get in the car.
And nobody thinks to switch this petcock. They won't pull over.
Well, nobody says that because you just accept it. You know, you don't want. You know when you're on the road, you don't want to stop.
Yeah, but the guy up front has heat and air conditioning.
Well, Howard,
he is not having your experience. He doesn't know you're cold.
And let me trust me, when they switch over this petcock, I'm sure it's a whole deal. Don't think it takes a second.
All right.
Yeah.
Howard, why don't you go down in the morning and see what the temperature is and call Ronnie and let him know whether you're going to need heat.
Well, if I had a petcock, that's what I'd be doing. I'd be watching the weather channel.
Well, that's what you have to do. Yeah.
Maybe it's my fault. I should.
Yeah. You should know what you want when you get in the car.
Dial it up. I think the petcock needs to be switched to winter.
Hey, Corey, you're on the air.
Man, you're making me feel so good about this car I just bought.
What did you buy?
Bought a 93 Lincoln.
93 Lincoln. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you have heat and air at the same time?
The first day I bought it,
Wow.
I set it to 72 degrees.
I dream of that. I can't even do that.
It's a
If it's cold, it
14-year-old
blows hot. If it's hot, it blows cold. I don't have to do anything.
Right. It knows.
What'd you pay for that thing?
2,000.
Oh, man.
See, you're just a walk-in.
Do you think I could stretch your car if I gave you $3,000?
Hey, guess what, Corey? For another $73,000, you could not have heat.
Right.
You got a petcock.
Hey, Howard, I got air conditioning. I'll come down and pick you up after the show and take you home for $10.
Here's Ralph. He barely has a job, and he's got heat and air.
And you can hear over your air conditioning?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You can talk?
Are you kidding?
Sunroof, too.
Wow.
See, now they're probably thinking about whether or not to switch over the petcock, and then, God forbid it gets hot.
Oh, they're going to be in trouble.
The other day, I'm driving around, and this Amish gentleman was laughing at me.
And his horse and buggy.
Yeah, he passed me, and he was fine.
Like, we haven't dealt with them since the 1800s.
He said, boy, you're real hardcore. He said to the Amish guy. Said to
You
me,
must be
nobody uses a petcock. That's going back to the Stone Age.
You're going to heaven?
Can you imagine? Hey, now everybody will know. When you see a limo pulled to the side of the road, it's just Howard changing the temperature.
Right.
It's not broken down.
Right. No, thank you, Corey. I mean, Corey's very lucky. Yes, Chris.
Hello.
Hey.
Yeah, it's a pretty simple fix. The petcock is a manual valve. They can install an electric valve and put the switch back in your compartment. Then when you want heat, flip on heat, turn up the temperature, you're good to go.
Well, why do you think they put this petcock in?
Probably because the antifreeze from the engine will flow to the back, and sometimes you get some residual heat that'll run off, and it'll throw off the temperature. So this is just a bypass. So
yeah, but why did they not
hot water to the front?
So
why did they not put the electronic switch in?
Is it a big money savings to them?
Because Ronnie probably put that money in his pocket.
Right. So it would have been a little more money to fix it.
Right.
Oh yeah, they don't want to. This limo guy don't
You
want to
mean
do
there
that.
could be an electronic petcock?
You're kidding.
Of course there could.
I mean, who ever heard of this? And Ronnie just accepts it, like because he knows he's got a sucker back there. That's me.
I'm telling you,
Ronnie's,
you're lucky.
Ronnie's your employee. And this guy steps all over you.
He steps all over me. He does. He's treating me like an asshole.
But you're lucky there's not a crank in the front of the car. You're right that he makes you work.
But it's believable that a business guy would try to get away without putting that in once. But the first complaint, you got to go, all right, you got me. I got to put the fucking
throw
switch
everything in there, yeah.
You know, I mean, just for fear of losing the business.
You can't even set the temperature back there. Believe me, it's a whole. But if you could just give me a little heat, I'd be happy.
This guy has realized he can't lose this business.
Look, well, yeah, and the bottom line is if you were going to try to win over a client and you said you got
he
1 week,
care.
guy's going to try a few different limo companies for 3 straight days. When you gave him a car, it wouldn't have this issue, you know. So it should always be like
that. Yeah, whoever heard, like, you know how you get up in the morning, even in the summer sometimes, and it's cold and you want to put a little heat on? I mean, I don't understand why I can't have that.
You better not try that.
Why can't I have that option?
You better not try that. That's not for you.
What am I?
Well, even hotels, they have, you know, those thermostats where it goes cool, heat.
It's a crazy thing called the thermostat.
We shouldn't be arguing the fact that
David, you're on the air.
Heating and air conditioning.
Yeah, hey, Howard, I've got a 49 Oldsmobile that actually has heat and air.
A 49 Oldsmobile.
What? Stop it.
No petcock.
All you got to do is turn the switch. You got heat. You don't turn the switch. You got cool air. Simple as that.
All right, thanks.
All right, everybody's laughing and making a joke out of this. You know, it's a real problem for you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to do about it. And I turned to my guy, and he goes, well, I can't do anything.
You know what? Somebody ought to go through the archive and find out how many times and what you have complained about on this particular limo.
Well, I really don't.
Because it's not that one thing.
I don't bring it up. You know what? I like Ronnie a lot. He's a nice guy, but I don't like to bring this shit up in the air. But something exploded. You know, like usually I just accept it. I don't care.
Right, but when you finally get fed up, it was the phone thing you got fed up with.
Well, why are you always putting up with this shit and letting it explode?
I did hear about the air conditioning once, but it's, the car is a mess.
I swear, Ralph, I'm so busy, I don't even spend a minute thinking about it, and I just put it out of my mind, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like I have time to focus on this shit. I figure Ronnie can handle that. But I don't know. And then
the car is a mess, and he puts up with it.
Yeah. Yeah, Dominic.
Yeah, I just spoke to Picasso. Yes, he's absolutely. That other caller is correct. It's an electric thing he has that automatically goes heat to air.
And you'd have the switch.
To heat automatically. It's easy to put in as long as the system originally was made to have it. That's the real question.
Probably not. He got the cheap one.
But he said that. He could put a thing in where Ronnie puts his foot.
Well, go ahead, yeah? What? He has the thing what?
Where Ronnie could put his foot to
What? Put his foot where?
To the floor.
Like the Flintstones?
So he's going to put his foot outside the car and switch the petcock?
What do you think about, getting a space heater?
What if he could put a hole in the firewall and just reach his hand through and move it?
What are those space heaters that burn people up every year? What are those things?
Are you saying that he could shift the petcock with his toes?
Yeah, would he have to take off his shoe, Dominic?
What if you just keep it on heat the whole time and you have a big block of ice with a fan?
There you go.
What you turn on for air?
Ronnie, did you pick up the block of ice?
Joe, you're on the air.
Howard.
Yeah.
Hey, I work for a car dealership down in Florida.
Yeah.
Ronnie's I should have came with it when he bought it.
Of course.
$75,000.
Well, I'm thinking of hiring a co-pilot who could just work the petcock and keep flipping it.
The petcock. I think Ronnie's a petcock.
I wish. Bob, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hal.
Hey.
Listen, you're doing the same thing. You're sitting here saying Ronnie's loyal to the first guy he ever dealt with, blah, 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 but you're doing the same thing he's doing.
Yeah.
You're staying loyal to him because he's your first limo guy, but you really need to fire him.
I like the guy. We've been together a long time. I'm the fool. I thought that he had been in the business I thought he'd been in the business so long that he knew the ins and outs. I got to go to a guy like Dominic and find a good builder, and I'll take care of it. It's just one more thing I need to do.
He's not doing it intentionally. He's dopey.
Yeah, he's not that bright.
No.
All right, listen.
He gets taken advantage of. Like he thinks he,
Well, when somebody's friendly to him, he just gets stepped on.
Because he's been stepped on his whole life, so he finds a guy who's nice to him, and he gives he's a sucker. He
loves him.
Just sold the bill of goods.
I thought he knew all about cars. He's always with Tony Stewart and NASCAR. I mean,
can you imagine if he had a NASCAR team?
Oh, my
car would
God.
be going backwards.
Well, they'd be pedaling with their feet.
He's on the cars. He knows nothing about them.
Has this come up before, though? So evidently this issue came up.
It came up, and I accepted it.
He
And
went
I just figured this
to
is
get
it.
it
This is my
fixed.
life.
He was saying that neither the heat nor the air conditioning worked.
I got to tell you something.
Then they went to the petcock.
You know what it is? 9 times out of 10, I'm in the car by myself. And I sit there and I freeze and stuff, and I go, you know what? Who cares?
You deal with it, but now
I deal
somebody
with
else
it.
was there.
But now, it's embarrassing. I'm there. I got my fiance. She's all dressed up, and she says, "Could you put the heat on?" I'm freezing. She's shaking. I go, no. I like to be the hero. I go, no problem, honey. Put it on 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It's free. It's colder now than if I had just had regular no air on.
You thought you hit the heat.
Well, it was all air conditioning blowing.
Honey, how about we pull over and get you some hot chocolate?
I said, I'm sure the heat will come on. I roll down the window and I go, what's going on? And they go, well, you got a switch you got to hit, but I got to get out and go under the hood. And I go, oh, forget it. We're going to be home.
You remember, we switched to summer already.
All right, I go, oh, okay. And then I think, well, okay, well, maybe that's the way. And then I go, this is crazy.
Nobody else is living like
It'll be quicker to drive to Florida.
Howard, you remember.
I mean, you can't provide heat to your woman. You feel like you're not a provider.
Well, Ralph brings up a point. You got to remember how this car works. That's not right. You should be able to just get in.
I forget.
You remember, we talked about this.
I told you we were switching to summer.
You don't remember this?
Yeah, he goes, don't you remember? He goes, don't you remember? When I get, don't you remember? Don't you remember? No, you know what? Because I blocked that out.
Don't you remember why your car doesn't work?
Howard doesn't remember meeting Tim Sabian.
I mean, don't you remember?
Hey, Hal.
Yeah.
Hey, I can kind of fight, and I can drive a car pretty good. Can you hire me?
You want to know something? Let me get your number. Hold on, okay? Please. Jesse, you're on the air.
Howie, what's up, bud?
Hey, brother. Charlotte, North Carolina. Jesse on the phone.
What's up, Howard?
Hey, brother.
Wah, my limo doesn't work.
here it comes.
Wah.
All right, well, I don't know. You pay all this money for a car.
I bet you if your limo didn't work, you'd be whining.
I would.
Hey, Mr. Wad, does your work that you buy and pay for?
Of course.
It doesn't usually.
Then you're like me. You're the loser club.
I got one solution for you, Howard.
Yeah.
Kick Ronnie's ass out the door and get
I can't do that. I can't do that. He's my bro.
He's a good guy. He doesn't mean to do that.
I think Ralph hit it on that. He's just dopey.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys do a great job. Thanks a lot, Howard.
Thanks.
But
we all know he wants you to have the best car possible.
Just can't provide it.
He keeps going to the same guy.
And you should have seen the look on his face because he's like, oh, no, I have to go deal with this. Like, I got to go deal with getting my car fixed now because of you?
Oh, he's got to go talk to that guy again. That's what he's
That's like when you want him to stay late or drive you somewhere. He gets all grumbly.
Yeah.
I got to what?
You didn't tell me ahead of time. I go, well, this just came up. I'm in an argument.
I thought once I started working for you, it would be fun.
Yeah, where's all the fun? Where's all the hot chicks?
You want to go somewhere?
Well, you know what it is. He's a stud now. He doesn't have time for this.
He's busy at scores.
Right.
Where's that?
Scores, man. Scores, man. I got scores, man.
One car. That's
I want limo, man.
He's working his way through the babes. He doesn't have
He's got to
time.
get one car right. He's got 2 shots already. And
He'd be a hero.
All right, thanks, Ralph.
All right, have fun.
All right, enough with that.
Have fun.
Yeah, Ed? Ed,
Yeah.
what's up?
Hey, I think I saw you yesterday, Howard, in Manhattan.
Yeah. You saw my car?
Yeah, you were the only limo with the chimney coming out and the cord of wood on the trunk. I was like, are you kidding? I got a 1985 Mack truck. I got to open the hood and shut off the heat when it gets warm. You're riding around in a limo. You got to do the same thing. It's like when I was in the military. What, after a certain date, you go to short sleeves?
Right. That's it.
Yeah, that's it, man. They issue you a different uniform. Roy has the solution. Roy, go ahead.
Hey, you need to tighten up, man. Just put a sweater on.
Maybe I should just wear a sweater. If he would pack blankets and sweaters in there.
Well, that's the thing. You got to bring different wardrobe for the car.
Right. I mean, you want heat. You want heat and AC, but
When my nose turns blue and my fingers start to swell, what should I do?
You forgot your ski mask.
all the winter clothes have been locked up.
But why don't I take some of those great compartments in there and just fill them up with winter outfits?
That's right, honey. Where did we put my gloves?
yeah, people have ice water. But I mean, we got you want heat and air conditioning. Just you got to improvise a little bit.
You got a point.
Poor Richard just wanted hey, where can I get one of them pet cocks?
My dad wants to eat one.
I'd love that.
All right. It's unbelievable.
Somebody ought to go take a camera down and look at the pet cock. I'd like to see that.
Yeah, we ought to get that. John. John's on the air. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah.
Howard.
Yep.
Hey, a good limo driver would have that valve switched in the morning and have it switched back again in the evening to air. Ronnie's jackass.
Well, I shouldn't have to go switching anything.
But if you've got a pet cock, you better man it. Man up. Make sure people have what they need.
I don't know. Well, maybe they could switch that petcock into his at least back to my side, and then could hit the button myself.
No. They got to put the hole in the floor from Ronnie's foot.
Like that might have been a solution. Like let the customer at least be able to hit the petcock. Yeah, Tommy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tommy.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Hey.
Listen, man, I want to explain something to y'all. You there?
Yeah.
Man, I'm an ASC certified master mechanic, okay? Make a real long story short, since I got a bad back, I drive a semi. I got 3 petcocks on my semi. It takes me under 10 seconds to fucking change them, okay? In a limo, does Ronnie have $50 in his pocket, do you think?
Sure, I know he does.
For $50, dude, he could fix this problem. Put the valve under the front seat, okay? He wouldn't even have to pop the hood.
Wow.
The only thing he would have to do is whenever he sees, hey, it's going to be fucking cold, flip it over. Because
Or I would tell him, hey, I want to put the heat on.
And all he'd have to do is flip the switch inside the car.
Exactly.
I mean, it's a start.
It's not even a switch. Do you think he's capable of changing, whenever you hook up a water hose at your house, you got to turn a little valve to make the water come on and go off.
Okay? The guy must have just really ripped him off and just stuck it under the hood.
He just does whatever he wants to run.
Well, so just so that y'all understand, it's not really a ripoff, okay? This is something that actually does have to be on a good, high-quality vehicle, okay? Because what it is
fine, but we need access to it.
We've just heard there's electronic petcocks. There's the one you can have inside. He's got the one under the hood.
Well, I mean, it's just there's no petcock in Dominic's car. He's not driving a semi.
Dominic says the switch is back there where he is, where he can switch it to heat or air.
No, he's got something crazy. He's got a thermostat.
No. He still has a switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said it.
All right.
It's just frustrating to have to think about heat and air in 2007.
I know.
It's just,
Will, can you help me just sort of delve into this?
No, Will can't help you with anything.
Listen, I don't know much about heat. I'm a security guy. I know karate, you know? I know how to protect people. I don't know anything about cars. I'm supposed to be a limo driver, but I don't know how to work the heat on a car. Not that bright, you know what I'm saying? My head's like a rock.
What? Can you tell me?
I'm not that bright, you know? Oh, you want me to knit you a t-shirt? I'm your man. You want me to get your heat working? Not so good. Know what I'm saying? Want me to wear some fancy J-Lo glasses? Some shiny tint Hollywood? Oh.
What's going on?
It's assaulted by a security. Internal bleeding.
Will, did you hear about Sal's benefit? How much did it take to the rapid fill-up?
Exactly.
Ooh, what is that, jiu-jitsu?
Ooh.
What was that?
Jujin-jitsu.
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 What's going on?
What do you mean, what's going on?
He's scared. He's terrified. He's like a battered woman.
No, him.
Well, he
is a battered woman.
He needs to be a battered woman.
Yeah, he is a battered woman.
Why don't you come here and take your beating?
Why don't you batter me with your petcock, Ronnie?
Guys, what's going on?
Ronnie's really pissed off because he got his ass chewed out, so
He snapped at Richard.
we're gonna go make everything better.
So.
Dude, go away, man. This is freaking ridiculous.
Gary. Just look, smile.
Richard, get the fuck away from me, man. You're an asshole. You're being an asshole.
I'm just standing here.
You're good. Go away.
I'm here talking to Mary.
Yeah, good. Talk to Mary now. It's fine. I got no problem with that.
I can't just stand
I got
here.
no problem with that. Talk to Mary, but just stay the fuck away from me, all right?
I didn't know I was close to you.
I love Richard. Until he bothers me.
I'm just
a pile of honest.
I'm just getting the traffic in the halls. That's all. That's my job. I'm a fly on the wall.
Mary, can you just tell Ronnie everything's gonna be okay. Let him know.
Shut the fuck up. She doesn't need to hear this. Don't involve her in this.
Now you're making Ronnie look bad in front of Mary. He doesn't like that.
I love Richard.
I do too. Ronnie doesn't know it, but I love it.
Yeah, well, I don't give a shit if you love me or not. How's that?
There you go. Well,
That's how he shows his love.
I could give two shits if you love me, Richard.
He shows his love through anger. The angrier he gets with me, the more he loves me.
yes.
Vicious cycle.
He's got it all figured out.
One of these days when he punches me in the face, I'll know that he loves me.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a punch of love.
Thanks a lot.
Richard, maybe a hug would get him back.
You know what? That's a great idea. We should.
Can I give you a hug?
No, we don't need any hugs here.
Just one hug.
We don't need any hugs.
Come on.
See,
How about
you never
Come on.
Come on.
We're one big family.
Never know when to quit.
Come on, let's melt the ice. Come on.
Look, it'll look like this.
Scott, you give him a hug. You're his NASCAR buddy.
Yeah, Scott.
Yeah,
Come on,
He needs
Scott.
one.
Come on, melt the ice. Melt the ice.
He needs one.
Come on, man.
He's in dire need of.
Yeah,
of a hug.
I'm in dire need.
Can I
I'm
hug you?
dying. Yeah, I'm in dire
Need
need.
is a little love, Ryan. It's nothing wrong with that.
Goodbye.
I need you to
got your dog. Get out of here.
Can I get one?
He needs you. He needs some help with his pen.
You kick.
I just want a hug.
What's with you?
Can I see your
When did you become such
I
a
just
stupid?
don't. There we go.
Ronnie, whip out your petcock. Let's see that thing. His petcock. Can I pet your petcock?
What is wrong with you, man? What the fuck is wrong with you already?
Ronnie's on fire. He just attacked young Greg on the camera. We have video.
But that kind of energy you should save for the limo company. Why is he?
Isn't he on the phone using that energy?
Why is he attacking
Greg's
people?
got a dangerous job.
What is he doing?
I don't, he's genuinely hurt.
Well, he should use that kind of aggressiveness toward the limo company.
I agree.
When he gets down there, he turns into a lamb.
Hey, Doug, why don't you just shut up?
Why are you beating up
I'm not
people?
beating you. You know what? You guys never know when to quit. That's your problem, okay? You never know when to
I pulled
stop.
video. Something happened. That's my
Fuck you
job.
and your TV show. I don't give a fuck about your TV
All right.
show, all right?
Well, if you're going to be working up here,
Keep that fucking light out of my face, okay?
but Ronnie, if you're going to
Stop.
if you're going to work, if you're going to work here, there's cameras.
That's part of it.
That's part of it.
Cameras. I'm doing something.
You like the camera when
I don't need to be followed.
you like the camera to go down to scores
People
with.
sign releases and shit. I don't need him follow me around like a moron.
But you like
I don't need that shit.
but you like the camera to follow
star.
you when you're at scores. You like going down there with the girls and showing them the camera with you.
Bringing that up for?
You like that. So you can't
Why
like
are
the
you bringing
camera
that
and
up?
you can't
Why
like.
are you bringing that up?
So
What
you
does
like
that
the
have to do
camera.
with this?
So sometimes you like the camera.
Yeah, so I called up the guy, and of course he doesn't answer his phone now because he's probably listening to all this shit and he's probably afraid.
Good. Why don't you use this aggression with him? Why is he yelling?
I'm going to talk to a voicemail?
No, but you could get tough with him and say, listen, I want my money back.
Save it. Don't spend it on Greg, is what we're saying.
Greg isn't the enemy. That's Howard TV.
Yeah, I know who he is.
He's not the enemy.
But he doesn't know when to quit, and that other moron Richard, too.
What?
He's doing his job.
There you are on camera.
I mean, he's an idiot.
Listen, you hear what these guys are calling in and telling us?
Please,
What are you doing? There's a million ways.
Frustrating. The whole
but you heard
thing
what
with
they
this
said.
car.
It's nothing.
First it was the Escalate. I thought I had built a nice truck. Then
No,
that
you
wasn't
didn't.
right because it was too high. And everything
Too high?
worked.
The seats
Everything
were-
worked in there.
All right, listen.
The air worked, the heat worked, everything worked.
All right, so why can't that happen here?
I have no clue. I have no
All right,
clue.
well, get on it.
All right, when
Stop
you're ready, you
fighting
wanna go,
with Greg
you wanna
and fight with the
destroy
limo
these guys?
companies.
I don't give a shit. I'll give their name out on the air. I don't care.
Listen to me.
Whatever you
Call
want to
the
do.
guy up and
All right?
say,
I already
this is
did. I already called him.
unacceptable.
I
And,
called him
and
already.
drive that car over there
He
and
won't
sit
answer
there.
his phone.
Well, then drive over and say, I want my money back.
There's no place to drive over to anymore.
What do you
That's
mean?
the problem.
What are you talking about? You got a limo company? There's
They're
no
not
place?
building cars anymore.
What?
You went to the place that was going to get out of the
They moved
business?
to somewhere out of state.
Huh?
They're not here in New York
They
anymore.
ran away?
Wow.
So I'm fucked.
So that's who you picked.
I'm fucked.
When
no,
do they
I
use
didn't know
more
they were gonna
limos
move
You
out of
couldn't
state.
go to Dominic's guy?
I
What was
could've,
wrong
yeah,
with
but
him? What was wrong with
I've been dealing with
Picasso?
these guys since I'm in the business, all right? I never had a problem like this. Never.
Oh, please.
Please, Ronnie.
You probably did.
No, I
You're not
didn't.
on top of it.
Never had a problem.
You could go back there. Just him alone and the problems he's had
is with you?
since these cars were coming here,
You know,
brand
you're
new.
all of a sudden you're a
are
race car driver. You're an
crazy.
expert on everything with
I'm
cars
just
now,
telling
too.
you, I've been sitting here listening.
Yeah,
Every
good.
time there's a period of adjustment.
You want to see his left hook?
Yeah, let me see that.
Fred's got to bring up audio.
Here.
What is wrong with you, man? What is wrong with you?
Wow.
Already.
It's like a gorilla.
Wow.
I think he's Tony Soprano.
It's got a good shot.
It's Tony Soprano.
I'm afraid to leave.
Yeah, Mike. Mike,
Hey, Howard, how's it going, bud?
what's up?
I think the only solution to this is have you and Beth sit up front with Ronnie and have nobody in the back of the limousine that you paid $75,000 for.
There you go.
I didn't think of that.
That worked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then to
come
be-
up here. There's heat.
I would think of the back as like a super big trunk.
Yeah. Just put Beth on your lap in the front and try to squish in with Ronnie and you'll be all set. Nobody will be in the back.
Now the limo company's gone. He picked the one limo company's gone.
Yeah, he couldn't go to an established firm.
No.
He had to go with the guys
He told me,
who were
oh, Dominic's
leaving
guy.
town.
He doesn't know anything. I know the guy. No, he knows the guy, all right.
That's rough news. It's like when a bookie leaves town owing you money. Or something.
Yeah, now you're really up the creek.
Can we talk now about what happened?
What do you want to talk about? You know what happened. What the fuck there's what's
No.
to talk about?
Just your
You
reaction.
just have to keep on digging, man.
Well, I never got a good post interview.
You're not getting the post interview. You got all the you're going to get out of me all morning long.
Let me ask you one question.
Yeah, what's the question?
It seems as though you try to keep changing for Howard when he makes a request.
Right.
He wanted you to settle down. You became Ronald. You know, and whenever there's a problem, he just hammers on you before you even have a chance to explain yourself.
Right.
So is this just another case of that happening again?
Maybe.
And it frustrates you.
Maybe.
Come on, man, talk to me. Give me some commentary.
Anything's possible. What are you talking about? I have no clue what you're talking about.
Well, do you feel like you're in the wrong
I don't
at
know
all?
what you're talking about.
I'm saying
What's
Howard
wrong with
hammers
you?
on you.
What's wrong with you? I have no clue what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
I'm saying
Let's fuck some whores.
does the car problem
Let's fuck some whores.
is the car problem justified?
What's wrong with you? Is your problem justified? I don't think so.
But do you think he's breaking your balls for the sake of breaking your balls, or do you
No.
think he really is not enjoying the climate back there?
He's not enjoying the climate. I don't blame him.
But why make that into an on-air discussion?
Because that's where Howard takes everything. It's all about the air. I had no clue this was coming. My guy who works for me, he took me over. He never told me what happened Friday night. So I guess it was like a planned throw under the bus deal, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
So he's been stewing all weekend about this.
I guess so. Anything's possible.
Now why? No, there's the only other thing I'm going to ask you.
Go ahead.
How come when I went to follow you, when I went to document you reacting...
Because, dude, you just got fucking beat up in there like unbelievable, and you with that fucking camera, you don't know when to stop with it. That's the problem. You're like this fucking bald head bastard over here. You don't know when to stop.
I was literally just standing there, though.
It's a good 3 inches.
Yeah, but it's wow. are you doing?
Quite a force field.
I'm on your side.
Yeah, I know. You're always on my side.
You don't need air conditioning.
Yeah, right.
The windows down. Let his hair blow.
Okay, fine.
No, but seriously, I was just filming your reaction to Howard talking about you on the
Right,
air.
and I said, that's enough. It's done. But you don't know when it's enough. Okay?
That's my job.
You don't know when it's enough, though.
My job is to be a fly on the
me
wall,
around for
and
20 minutes. You don't think that was enough?
Well, I thought maybe
20 minutes of documentation, as you put it? Mr. B-roll?
All right, as long as you're not really mad at me.
Prick. All right.
Wait, what?
I said, I'm sorry I pushed your camera. I should have broke your eyeball, but I didn't.
That's me.
Hey, I'm Kathy Griffin. I'm here to visit Howard and the gang today. I'm promoting season 3 of my Emmy-nominated show, My Life on the D-List, as well as my new special, which premieres tonight called Everybody Can Suck It, where I make fun of celebrities and things in my life and things in others' lives. And I'm here to talk to the gang. I haven't seen them in a while. So
It has been a little bit.
Yeah.
And he likes to mix it up with you and talk celebrities. Do you have some good stories or some insight to give him?
I think I do. Yeah, I have lots of good stories and insights, my own celebrity run-ins, as well as Paris Hilton's mugshot on the cover of the New York Post.
You've got to be loving that.
I love it. It's huge, and it's a beautiful color photo with full hair and makeup, and hair off to one side, which, Mel Gibson didn't think to do.
All right, Kathy, have fun with Howard today.
Thanks, I will.
Where's Kathy Griffin these days?
She's what?
What?
She's asking to come in because she's got to leave at 8:30.
Oh, tell her to just cooler jets. What's her problem?
Where's she
See
going?
Kathy Griffin's stand-up special, Everybody Can Suck It, tonight at 9 o'clock on Bravo, followed by the premiere of Kathy's show, My Life on the D-List at 10 o'clock. I can't believe that show's still on the air, My Life on the
Yeah,
D-List.
this is, I think, the 3rd or 4th season.
Very successful. I thought it would only last one season, Kathy, and here you are in your 3rd season.
She can't even be calling herself D-List anymore. She has a successful show.
It's Emmy-nominated,
Wow.
in fact. Hi.
Boy, you look good.
What's up?
Hi, everybody.
How's your eyes?
Hi. I met your doctor.
Yes.
Dr. Ronnie?
I'm going to be honest. She doesn't look professional. She's on her laptop.
Yeah.
She's on her laptop, and she kept asking me the date. You just click on that button. It gives you the date. She's
She doesn't know how to
online.
do that. She says she's on the computer all the time. She should know where to find the date.
But she's doing one-line emails, I noticed. Like, she's not
Yeah.
writing long letters. It's a lot of one-line emails. How's that working out?
This is day 2.
She's detoxing. Have you ever detoxed? Do you ever go for these kind of wild diets like Robin does? She's drinking juice.
I can't
and
stick
tea.
to them. Where
No.
2 days, and then I'm excited to have one good BM, and I move on.
Well, Dr. Ronnie is now living with Robin for the next 2 weeks and shadowing her every move and preparing
Why do I
drinks.
think this is your idea? This sounds
This
like
is-
something you would come up with to
No.
torture poor Robin, who does nothing but love you.
If I did this to Robin, she would sue me for torture. But she does it to herself.
I'd have a case.
Dr. Ronnie's writing a lot of one-sentence emails like, money's in the safe behind tennis ball art.
And Artie, I'm very upset about what is your sojourn that you're going on? What
My
kind
what?
of journey is this?
It's a journey.
It's a journey.
Howard just rolled his eyes right
he
at
wants
me.
out. I ain't saying nothing. Do it. Artie's got to do what Artie's got to do. Do your thing.
What? So
Am I here? Can I speak?
Yeah.
he's getting very confrontational in his sojourn.
He's angry with me. He says I'm not his brother.
yeah,
I mean,
he's-
forget about
What?
it. Yeah, it's just been
He's
horrible.
testy, and he needs
Yeah,
to
they're
take
very
some
mean.
time at the ashram or something.
Yeah.
Why
Robin-
don't you give him the
Robin
support
is-
that he needs, and you're not being nurturing enough,
I'm the bad
Howard?
one. I'm the
You're
bad
the
one.
You're the good cop, right?
Robin is
I thought
shoving
I was a
fruit
good
up her
guy.
ass, and I am going on a sabbatical.
So, like a holy man?
Yeah.
You think it's all Howard's fault?
I'm
We're
going-
both in this condition.
Speaking of leaving shows,
I'm going to find God.
so you're being mentioned as the replacement for Rosie O'Donnell. Boy, you wouldn't give your left tit to be that.
Well, I'm actually doing it again today. This is my 3rd time
Have
this
you
week doing
done
it.
this? Oh, yes.
Yes, I did it last week and the week before.
Now, Barbara Walters has said to you, look, this is an audition of sorts? Or
She hasn't said anything. I live in fear of Barbara. I'm terrified to be in her eye line,
Right.
and I'm terrified to say the wrong thing, perhaps about the Kissinger family, who she probably had dinner with last night.
That's right.
I am terrified of Barbara Walters.
But if you're on The View, they're going to
Yeah.
hire you because you're so outspoken. If you get terrified, then you're not going to get the job.
See, that's the problem, is I cannot censor myself.
I heard a rumor that you went to dinner the night that Rosie O'Donnell announced that she was leaving the show. The day
I
of the
had
fight.
the best dinner in New York.
Tell me, you are
Myself,
really...
Rosie, and Cyndi Lauper went to dinner.
You're kidding.
What about
Cyndi
that?
Lauper.
Yes.
You and Rosie.
Yeah. I'm adjacent to the lesbian mafia.
Well,
I'm
what
not
did you-
in it.
What did you? Well, Cindy's not a lesbian.
No. But we're both lesbian friendly.
What? Tell me what
seem
you
gay.
heard. Tell me.
I
What,
do. I have
You seem
a couple gay genes.
You're in the seems gay
I could
community.
be a hermaphrodite. I've never
I can
really had
believe
it
you would
checked.
do gay stuff. Sure, I would believe
why
that.
not?
Have you ever tried gay stuff?
I haven't.
But
I
you're
have
thinking
never
about
gotten out. Why not? You know, I don't really care anymore.
You know,
So
I feel
could-
bad for. I feel bad for Kathy's ex-husband. I feel like he got the short end of some sort of stick.
How is that possible?
Why do you say
I
that?
don't know. I like the guy. I grew to like the guy.
He
like
was
on
a
your
very
show.
nice guy. He was.
Is it completely over?
It is. It is.
But
Because I read on this season of the show you'll be trying to patch up the relationship.
No.
No.
You're in season
Is it
two.
I
I'm
heard
sorry.
you. I heard you finally told Larry King
Yes, I did.
everything.
I told Larry King some stuff.
Why would you tell
can't
him and not
everything.
me?
You told us you would tell us.
No. Why would you do
Sounds
that?
like the guy used your
here's
ATM
why.
card once to play some cards, and you gave him a heave-ho.
Your
What,
hus-
if I
that's
once
the-
you mean for 2 years systematically, yes, that's
Is that
what
the
happened.
most embarrassing thing when your husband steals money from you?
Yes.
It's got to be. It makes
It's
it feel like
awful.
you were paying the guy to be your...
Exactly, and like he never really loved me, and the whole time I questioned the whole thing. I questioned the wedding day. I questioned every time he said "I love you." I questioned
Oh,
the
that
whole thing.
sucks because I like the guy.
He was very, very nice, and
Has he
I really
tried-
do wish him well. And
Has he tried to get back with you?
No,
He has
He
not.
really didn't. No, he sent me one email wanting to see the dogs, and that was about
Will you
it.
ever trust-
So he must have really been in love with me.
Will you ever trust another man again, or do you think that no
No,
man
not
can really
really.
love you?
I think here's what I'll never do. I'll never get married again.
Right.
Been
Are
there,
you
done
dating?
that. I am dating, and I love dating. I think dating gets a bad rap, and I don't like when women dread dating or think, "Oh, I'll do anything but date." I
Do you
enjoy
ever fuck
dating.
a guy on the first date?
Yes, of course.
You do.
Absolutely.
You'll put out,
Yes.
and you like that.
Yes, I do
And-
like it.
And you dated some.
And I also don't like that whole thing, like where women don't really want to have sex, and the guys have to like beg them, and the woman has a headache. That's
So you
not my
give it up
experience.
right away.
I give it up as soon as possible, and here's why. I am on the road about 150 nights a year. And I don't have time for the dance. I don't have time for the like the meet for coffee first and see if we like each other enough for lunch.
We're in the fast lane. Move.
I like to cut to the chase. ABC always be closing.
Your husband got about 72,000 off of you.
Yes.
And by your estimate. So
By
that's-
my estimate,
so it's
yeah.
about a-
You got off pretty cheaply.
Okay, I don't understand that. And you know what Larry King says to me?
That's one
He
gig
says,
at the
"What's-"
Borgata.
Right, he says, "What's that to you?" I said, "It's a lot of money."
No, but if it was taken without you knowing it.
Well, that's the thing, and it really, and truly, you can't trust a person who does that again because
right.
Well, don't forget,
over
Larry
like
King used to write bad checks to people, so he probably kind of identified.
That's got to be his wife's like shopping bill at Rodeo Drive for one afternoon.
And she deserves it,
But-
believe me. Could you fuck Larry King if like he was the last man on the planet?
No.
There's no way, right?
No,
There's
I don't
no way
think so.
you could spread your legs for that.
No, but I will tell you, I did a really interesting gig recently. I did the Larry King 50-year anniversary toast. And here's what it was. It was Bill Maher, me, Dr. Phil, who's a fucking tool, by the way. I can't stand that
Worst
asshole.
television show I ever saw. by
And
the
he's a
way.
fake doctor. He's
I-
not. He
forget
doesn't
Dr.
help anybody.
I'm not saying Dr. Phil's the worst show. That Larry
That
King
Larry
tribute
King
was
tribute
the worst.
was bad.
Wasn't it awful?
Horrible.
I know. And they called me, and I was so honored. And Jane Fonda was there, who
Right.
I idolized, and it was such great company. And then when they said, "Well, it's just in the little room with the blue dots," and I said, "Well, there's no audience." Well, it's really sort of
Terrible.
a toast. And then they said, first they said it was a roast, and then a toast.
It was the cheapest done show I'd ever seen. So
and Bill had
cheaply
to do.
done.
Bill Maher had to do his monologue to nobody.
I know.
He was looking at the camera, and then by the time I got out there, I'm sitting there looking at Dr. Phil, who's of course not laughing at my jokes because he hates me,
Right.
and Jane Fonda, who doesn't know who I am from Adam, and I'm trying to like do jokes. And it was a very bizarre
That is a
setup.
rough room.
But let me tell you, the commercial breaks were awesome.
Why?
It all went down in the commercial breaks. Well, first of all, Larry was barely talking to the commercial breaks. And at one point, Suzanne Summers just went, "This is uncomfortable because no one's talking." And I loved her for that. And Larry kept saying, "Sean's got a migraine. I got to get home."
Oh, my
Sean has a migraine.
That's the wife?
Yes.
At his toast?
At his own I mean, you're there working your ass off.
Celine Dion phones in and sings like Titanic.
On
She
the
just
phone?
Yes.
On the phone?
Yes. And
And
I'm
Jane
excited
Fonda
by
kissed
this.
Larry's ass like uncomfortably,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I tried to watch some of it.
What's her problem?
I don't
was
know. They go
actually
way back.
excited about the Larry King 50th, whatever.
Yeah, because it was a good group of people. Bon Jovi called in and
Yeah.
sang live.
But it was an absolutely awfully produced show. It was an insulting.
I never watched it.
I tried to say, look, if you're going to do a roast, you have to do it like Comedy Central with the audience and the people in tuxedos,
You
and
need
somebody's
life.
got to host it and stuff. But I think CNN got scared that people were going to be too tough on Larry or he wouldn't like it. I'm not sure what. But it was really fun to be there, but the commercial breaks were more fun.
Go back to the Rosie O'Donnell story for 1 second.
Okay.
So you're there. Rosie O'Donnell blows up. She decides to leave The View.
Right.
She gets into a
and
big
she
fight.
knew that day, which I didn't know, because I was actually on a plane because I was co-hosting the next day. So I was on a plane. I didn't see the blow up. I only saw it on YouTube, which I found very infuriating to watch, because if you really watch the full 10 minutes, Rosie actually doesn't even talk for like the first 7. It's really Joy sort of saying her list and stuff. And then they go at it. And so I got off the plane. I got calls from People Magazine and the Larry King Show and stuff commenting. And I'm thinking, I don't even know what happened. And then I had dinner with Rosie the next night. And she said she knew as soon as that show was done, she was like, I'm not going back. And I thought maybe she sort of ruminated about it later that night. And by the way, this is all on her blog, so I'm not revealing anything. And here's the other thing. She gives up everything on that blog.
Yeah.
So if the people want the comment about how she feels or this or that,
Why not
it's
just?
all on there.
I'm always shocked by that. Whenever they would call me for comment, I comment all day on this show. You could listen in if you got a Sirius satellite and get all the comments you want. I'm not going to go comment on stuff. I'm going to comment here on stuff. That's my
Wait,
job.
are you shocked that she does the blog, or that people don't go on the blog and listen?
Well, that reporters just don't go on the blog and then write down what she says.
Trying to get you on the phone.
Right. It seems
and
like
she
an
does the
easy
video
thing.
blog, and she writes her haikus, and she really answers every question you could imagine.
So was she yelling and screaming at dinner? Was she all upset? Did she start to talk to you about this at all?
Yeah, we talked about it. I mean, she and Cindy were drinking mojitos, and I don't drink. So they were. Right. It really was sort of a classic girls' night out. It was
Why
very
don't you
fun.
drink?
Do
you have a problem?
No, I've never had a drink in my life. I don't care.
Oh, you got to try it. I was stupid like that for a long time. And then
you drink now?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, you guys go to Vegas.
I
And
drink
get
almost
hammered.
every night now.
Every night? What's your drink of choice?
What do you mean you drink almost every night now?
Except for
Mel?
like
This
when we
is
have to
new.
work.
Did you know this?
I know he has a drink, but he's not supposed to drink during the
Can
week.
you drink on your new diet?
No.
Nothing?
Oh, she does
I
nothing.
drink what they give me to drink, but no alcohol.
Will there be a change in her behavior since she can't drink now?
Well...
Am I an alcoholic?
No,
Are
she's
you
not.
going to have an edge? That's all I'm asking.
No, she believe me. After 3 days of not eating, she's gonna. I'm worried about her.
That's
I'll tell you
worse,
the truth.
actually. That makes me crankier than not having any kind of
So what did you
stimulant.
learn at this dinner? I mean,
Okay, so we go to dinner, and well, here's what we did first. All right, so Rosie was extremely upset, and I said, what do you want to do? Because here's the thing. I didn't think she'd want to go out in public. I thought I was going to go to the house in Nyack, and it would be all about private.
Well, you love all this. You love hanging out with
Look at
celebrities.
where you're getting to go. The house in North.
I'm
wait,
shocked
hold
that
on.
any. I
Here,
would
listen to
never
me.
have you to my house because I'd be afraid you'd talk
I
about
know
it.
I'm not invited. I know. Kimmel says the same thing.
Yeah.
All right, I have an extremely small, tiny list of celebrities that will be my friend, because most of them don't want to. The only celebs I hang out with are Rosie and Joan Rivers. That's it.
But does Rosie O'Donnell say to you, "Hey, Kathy, I'm taking you to my house. Don't
Keep your
fucking,
mouth shut.
Don't fuck me up here."
Yeah, we talk about what to say and what not to say. But she knows that I kind of know boundaries in a way, and so
In a way.
I know.
Unless
I
something
don't want
really cool happens.
So yeah, I went to her house last week, and
You
then
ever
we
see
went out
her
to
and
dinner.
Kelly make out and stuff and like get affectionate with one another?
More cuddly, but I mean, not really making out. I mean, they have 4 kids running around.
Right.
They're busy with those kids.
Kelly's way hot, huh?
Kelly's super hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, very beautiful, beautiful face, great figure.
Did they ever do what? Did they ever bring other girls into the relationship?
I don't know.
I think they
I know
did.
that Kelly is more sexual than Rosie. So Rosie
Right.
said Kelly would have sex, once an hour if she could, and Rosie is not as sexual as Kelly.
I bet you they bring other girls into the bed.
Really?
I absolutely would
Maybe.
bet my life on
I bet
it.
you're wrong.
I bet you.
You think it's just a...
I think that Rosie had a wild streak.
Right.
And
No.
that she decided to settle down.
She certainly never intimated that they brought other people.
I
but,
feel they swing.
Okay, but there's a lot of kids running around. Can you really swing with 4 little kids?
Sure. Absolutely. When you got help. Absolutely. Does she have help at her house?
Of course.
Of course. So there you go. She's not sitting there watching kids.
Yeah, they have a kick-ass lesbian au pair.
Yeah, there you go.
She can do anything.
You don't
And
think
then-
they're doing her?
Maybe.
Yeah, of
I don't know.
course.
And there's
A
another
lesbian
lesbian
au
who
pair.
just sort of, you know how, like, I think every house needs a really good do-all lesbian. She's got one of those too where I don't really know what her job is, but as Rosie said, she can take a paperclip and make it into a chandelier. Like, you know how those lesbians can just, they can caulk the tub and they can, you know, build the kitchen.
What's the au pair look like? A young girl?
I don't, not like a young hot lipstick. No, not lipstick.
More like
Butch.
Rosie or more like Kelly?
Much more butch.
Oh.
Yeah. Very super short hair,
That's
but
not
like
hot.
wiry and muscular, like skinny but muscular.
I can't believe Rosie O'Donnell would have you to her house because I just...
Howard, that's a terrible thing to say.
No, just because of what you do. I mean, you tell
Oh,
everything.
I got to say this. So yesterday during the commercial break at The View, I asked Barbara if I could come to a dinner party because I had dinner with Dominic Dunn last week. Which is anybody impressed by that? Vanity Fair? No, you don't care.
Nah.
Nothing impressed. You know what? You're just jaded. Nothing.
I went to dinner with Barbara Walters.
You did not.
I had dinner with her.
I don't believe you.
That's the truth.
Tell me the name of the restaurant.
We were at, shit, I don't even remember.
See?
It was another
Because she
person.
only
And you know
goes
who else
to
was at the table?
Who?
The former Princess of England,
Fergie.
Fergie. It was me, Barbara
Duchess
Walters.
of York.
The Duchess of York, that one.
Oh, wait a minute.
Duchess of
Did
York.
you
It was
happen to
me,
be there and then you
no,
sat down?
No, we went to dinner together.
There was an invite? Like Barbara's people called your people?
No.
Was it Andy Stein?
Andrew Stein invited us.
Who's that?
He's a politician kind of type. And he said, hey, you want to have dinner with Barbara Walters and Fergie?
Did Barbara know you were coming?
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell me how she treats you.
Totally fucking into me. Would have blown me right under the table.
What?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell her that in an hour.
Yeah, tell her.
I will.
Beth was like, wow, you two really had like this thing going.
She's actually very flirty and likes being sort of naughty.
Yeah, and she was flirting with Charlie Rose the whole night, too.
Well, who doesn't?
Yeah.
That whore.
Yeah.
And I mean Charlie Rose.
Right.
All right, so what was your impression of Barbara when you had dinner with her?
Thought she was really nice. I thought that she was interesting to talk to. In fact, we made plans to get together again. We just never did.
I'm shocked by this.
Yeah. We liked each other.
Okay, so
And I know she would have had sex with me, too. Like if I just said, hey,
what was her indication that tonight was going to be the night if you chose?
I just could tell she's really into me. So she's
Okay.
she likes that I'm a bad boy. She likes
She's
hanging
one of
around
those.
with a bad boy.
So you think that once you were
felt
alone,
bad. You know, she's the lady.
facade is dropped and it's on.
Oh, I think she wanted it really badly.
Any positions? Like what position do you imagine with her?
I don't imagine any position.
Come
with her.
on, do it.
I would probably, if I had to do it to her, I'd do it from behind.
Doggy style.
Doggy style.
Okay.
In the dark.
And that could be her favorite for all
And
we
then I
know.
called into a radio show when she did one here. Yeah, oh yeah, we got a whole little thing going on. And I'm kind of taken with the fact that Barbara Walters, this big icon, would actually talk to me.
Yeah, that's impressive.
But
So she has these dinner parties, and I want to get invited to one of the dinner parties. And I guess it's always like, you know, a head of state, and then the head of some big network, and a captain of industry, and she seats them, and there's themes. Like
Oh,
you
really?
have to, yeah. Like at this table, you're going to talk about this topic, and at this
you're
table,
kidding.
I wouldn't go to
very
that.
regimented.
That's so
And
gay.
so yesterday at the commercial break, I said, I want to be
Dumb.
invited to one of those dinner parties. And then she looked me right in the eyes and said, what are you talking about? I don't have dinner parties. And I said, no, I know you do. I talked to Dominic Dunn, and he told me last week. I certainly do not. Joy has dinner parties. I go, well, I know I can go to Joy's house. I said, can I go to the next one? I haven't had a dinner party in 5 years. And I know that's not true.
I know it is true. She doesn't have dinner parties.
What are you talking about?
Dominic Dunn said he went to one like 6 months ago.
He's lying.
What?
Yeah.
Why would he lie to Kathy?
It doesn't
I don't
even
know.
make
Is
sense.
he just pulling the wool over her eyes?
What happened when you went to Drew Barrymore's house? She's actually looking better. She lost some weight.
Oh,
She
she's
got a
hot.
nose job.
She is
Yeah.
angelically beautiful.
Oh, is that what it is?
She got a nose
Yeah.
job.
Well, everyone in Hollywood gets that.
Okay, so my assistant Jessica, and I have 2 assistants now because I'm building an empire, like
Right.
my idol Suzanne Summers. And so I get they said they got an email saying I'm invited to a party at Drew Barrymore's house.
Right.
So I thought I was being set up or punked, and I said do an investigation because no A-listers want me to their house. Certainly
Right.
not like a movie star, and
It's weird to have you there.
of
yeah.
course. And Cameron Diaz doesn't want to run into me, and none of them wanted to run into me. And
Cameron Diaz, by the way, is so hot. She
Yeah,
looks
she's
so good in
gorgeous.
that little mini dress at the MTV movie.
Oh, did she? I didn't see it.
it was. Do you think that was a little bit of a snap to Justin, or no?
I don't know, but she looked really good. As a man, I just wanted to stick my wiener in there.
Are you proud of yourself
wiener.
for saying that like a 12-year-old?
That's
You
the truth,
wanted
though.
to stick your wiener.
Yeah.
Who says wiener?
I do. Wiener.
You're not going to say it at the Barbara Walters dinner party. I'll tell you that.
Barbara, oh, yes, I would. You got to realize I'm not invited to anything because of my this childish behavior. I'm an embarrassment.
All right, so it turns out that Drew Barrymore, who I've never met, of course doesn't know me, but she has a gay who loves me.
Right.
So then I said, okay, well, now it makes sense. So I went, and it was a theme party, which I find annoying.
What is a theme party? What's
It's
a
a
theme?
costume party.
How old is she now, Drew Barrymore?
32.
Yeah, maybe time to stop that.
Well, she didn't have the childhood, and now we all have to pay.
Right, so
All right,
everybody's got to
so-
go to Drew's house and play?
Yes, and it's a toga party. So, and
Did you wear a
mandatory.
toga?
Yes, they said you can't
You'll
get
do
in.
anything.
I will, exactly. And so, but they did have a station there where they would make one for you. So before you enter the party, so I didn't have to go get a fucking toga. They like made one for me.
So
But
what do you
here's-
do with your clothes? Like you get undressed somewhere and get
No,
into
I wore like normal clothes under, and then I put the stupid toga thing. It was
So
ridiculous.
it's not even like really wearing a toga. It might be kind of sexy if all the girls
I
were
just
walking
wanted
around
to see
in togas.
famous people. I didn't give a fuck about
Right.
the toga or the fall of ancient Rome.
So you
or
had a
anything.
toga on over your clothes.
Yes, I did.
It's so
it was
dumb.
a schmata. It was a schmata.
It's so dumb.
And so then I didn't want to go by myself because I thought, well, what celebrity's going to confront me? So I brought Power Gay Lance Bass.
Oh.
Oh,
And,
all
you know,
right.
all those girls like him, and the cute gays are more than happy to dress up like it's ancient Rome.
Right.
And he wore, you know, cocktail napkin and string, and he was done. So he
Right.
was practically naked. So we go, but wait, here's the kicker. Guess who was the DJ?
Who?
Guess.
Paris Hilton.
Keep going.
I don't know.
DJ? Who's a DJ?
Jazzy Jeff.
DJ Jazzy Jeff?
What is the matter
Who's
with
a
you?
DJ?
Look at him.
Imus.
He's sleeping like it's a Barca lounger.
I know. He's very tired.
No, I'm not. I'm in a show. I'm on a show.
Lohan.
What?
DJ LL.
Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan
Oh, wow.
was the DJ?
That's weird.
Yes. So
she
in
fucked
comes
She's so
Lohan.
fucking hot.
And so she was there, and by the way, no toga for DJ LL. She
Oh,
did
no,
not
no
have
way.
to play.
Cool.
And
She's too cool.
right now, here's the thing: have you noticed now that the DJs don't even like scratch records?
Right.
They have a freaking iPod
Did
that
she-
they touch like a quarter of an inch with their finger.
Did she spin good tunes?
Okay, here's the thing. The tunes were fine. You know, they were like, you know, Salt and Pepper and like all the fun hits. But I swear, I watched her and she was trying to spin. It's like on a laptop. It's the weirdest thing. But the music that was playing had no scratching, but I was watching her scratch. So
Right.
I think they told her she was the DJ,
Right.
but they really just played like a tape.
Right.
And they were like, good, way to go with the scratching and the whatever. It was ridiculous.
Wow.
Why can't you just be a movie star?
So who else was there? Like what celebrities?
You know what? The celebrities were good for me because it wasn't the type of people that would hate me. So it was like Amy Poehler and Molly Shannon.
Well, those
and-
aren't A-list.
No, but they were comedy girls.
Right.
So who was there? Heather Graham, who's very beautiful. You must love her.
Yeah.
Parker Posey. What?
She's okay. She's not that hot.
Fuck you.
Why?
Because
Why?
you're ridiculous. That's
Well,
why.
Hey, that's my
Heather
rating.
Graham isn't hot enough for you?
Not that I wouldn't fuck her. I would just.
Got nice tits.
Not that I wouldn't want to stick my wiener in her, but.
Oh, you with the wiener.
But she's not the hottest.
I think she's
Oh,
Cameron
she's got
Diaz.
nice tits. She's like 40 though now.
Cameron Diaz
Yeah.
wasn't
She's
there,
40.
and yet
She's
they're
too
best
old.
friends.
Yeah.
And so, how old are you?
I'm 53. But
How's 40 too old?
for me to date, I wouldn't date a 40-year-old.
He's a famous rich
I'm
man.
famous.
What are you talking about?
I don't have to date 40-year-olds.
Well, then I'm not going to either.
Of
Fuck
course
it.
not. Robin isn't.
You shouldn't. Absolutely not.
Oh, I have to tell you who I went on a date with because maybe you'll know who this is. Because I am trying to break into the heterosexual male demographic. Because my
Okay.
whole life is gay dudes and rich women.
Right.
And so I dated this guy. Do you know who Andrew WK is?
No.
What
Never
is
heard of
that?
him.
He had a
WK.
song called Party Hard, and it's on that game Madden. You know that game Madden?
Party hard?
Yeah.
Is
and
he a country guy?
No.
Is he a straight guy?
Yes!
Yeah. All right.
That's the only reason I went out with him is because he's straight.
So you went out with him, and what happened?
Well, it was a very much of a fish out of water situation for me because I went to like this. He did this sort of weird night
Let
of
me guess.
sneaking. What?
So you heard he was a famous guy. You wanted to date him, and then you go out, and nobody's ever heard of this fucking guy. So
And
you-
I was like, "Get me out of here! What a
Right.
waste of time."
You didn't want to be with
Now,
him.
when I went out with Ron Jeremy, people took our picture.
Right.
So that was a good date.
You want to be famous very badly.
Very
and-
badly, and also I want to
You
date
can't waste
someone.
your time with whatever that guy's name is.
I know. And
This is
so,
why I like Kathy, because Kathy admits she wants to be famous.
Yeah.
Like, she's
Right.
like, you know what? I'll date a guy to get famous. I want to be
Absolutely.
photographed. I want paparazzi.
I only want to go somewhere with him where we're going to be photographed.
You know what Kathy did? You know
and
what
that's
Kathy
why
did?
I have no interest in going to your house. I want to go to Nobu with you.
I got two
I want to go
letters
to
for
Mr.
you.
Chow.
I'll take you to
OJ.
Nobu.
Date
Yeah.
OJ.
But you know what's funny about Kathy?
What?
She decided she wants to be really famous, So she calls the paparazzi up to follow her around to say that she's going to be places.
Right.
And they should photograph her. So she goes out the other night. She falls out of a car.
Oh,
and they get it all.
It was everywhere. It was in all 4 magazines.
Oh, that's funny.
Full page and in touch.
But you did a good recovery. Like she fell
I
down.
had full hair and makeup on. Are you kidding?
Full out on the fucking floor.
Yeah.
And then they picked yourself up gracefully.
4 pictures in the Inquirer.
Do you want to kill yourself?
Star Us Weekly.
Or were you happy
about it.
You were happy.
No, I was thrilled. It was on TMZ. It was
So why don't you
heaven.
fall other places?
she just walked
I'm
out
going
of the
to. I'm looking
car.
forward to falling a lot more places. And here's
Yeah.
how I did it. I was in London. And I saw Sharon Osbourne the day before I went, and she gave me the number of the biggest paparazzi guy in London. And so I called him, and he came, and I was getting out of the cab, and I said, okay. And I called him over, and I said, okay, when I get out, bring the camera to the ground because I'm going to fall to the ground.
Right.
And he said, okay, love. And so I got out, and I did this really stupid stumble, and I acted like I was drunk, and I said, help, I've had too much to drink, because I don't know how drunk people talk. And the worst is when some woman tried to help me, and she kind of almost ruined the shot. And I was like, get out of here. So it was in the Post. It was in all the magazines.
You want to be famous. You want to be so famous.
You'll do anything.
Yeah, you'll do anything.
Because
to be
fame is
famous.
power.
Courtney Love gave you a bad vibe, I heard.
I got a bad vibe from her. Now, I can't say we spoke at all. I met her one other time, and I was at this Drew Barrymore party.
But
a
what right
second
does
one.
she have to give you a bad vibe?
I don't know. Here's the vibe I got. I don't know if you ever get this, and I can't prove it. I felt like she had heard something I said about her, or like, did you ever run into someone that's like, psst, he said something about me. Psst, psst, psst.
So she didn't talk to you.
Well, she was sort of in a clump, and I looked at her and smiled because I'd met her one time at a restaurant, and then her little sort of posse was like, and that's her tour manager over there. And so I know they were sort of in a cliquish way whispering, but I have no problem with her. I have
Right.
one very innocent joke about her, but I don't like. She's not really prominent in my act. Like some people, like Clay Aiken, should literally just shoot me eventually.
Right,
Like
yeah.
some
He's
people,
gonna stalk you.
Hey, some people have it coming.
Lou, you're on the air in Buffalo real quick. 1 second, Gary. Yes, Lou?
Hey, Howard, how you doing? Kathy, you're hot as hell. Just wanted to tell you. I mean, what the fuck? You got mad at your husband because he took your fucking ATM card? My wife's been doing it for 20 years.
That's called a wife.
See,
But does she tell you?
She doesn't even know we have a bank account now. What the fuck? I mean, you know.
I mean, yeah, you can't
But
get
does
a
she
cut.
tell you?
Like Beth will say to me sometimes, I go, hey, I really like those shoes. She goes, yeah, well, you bought them for me yesterday. I said, I did? Oh, okay, cool. But I mean, so what? You know what I
Why
mean?
is it different for your husband? I don't understand.
Because he didn't tell me. Because
Well,
I was
he's saying
asleep
Beth
in the
doesn't
mornings,
have it.
and he made sure he put it back before I woke up.
Yeah, that's sneaky. That's
But
sneaky.
you're lucky he let you have a bank card. You see what I'm saying?
Oh,
Because
my.
my wife,
Because I make
wouldn't
all the
let you
money?
have the bank
Right.
card.
You did make all the money.
I make all the money.
She's the dude in the relationship.
Yeah, I'm the dude.
You're
Right.
a dude.
That's how
Yeah,
we
but
do
he's a
do
man.
it.
What is it, Gary?
She's got to go, but I just do have one quick question for Kathy.
Yeah.
Have you been? I used to love her. Are you doing any more product placements? Getting paid to place products?
No, and let me tell you, I'm bitter about it, and that's why
Made a lot of money that way.
I do. And I mean, I still do it. Like, I do commercials and stuff. I did like an
Yeah, but
Alka-Seltzer
Kathy would go on
commercial, but-
talk shows and actually, get paid to mention products.
Just sort of bring up a product in her conversation.
Now, who'd you do it for? I forget. One of the big ones was.
I can't remember, but I'm suspicious.
You know who does those? Drew Barrymore.
Of course, they all do it. Well, the worst is John Travolta. John Travolta, when he just happens to be on the David Letterman show in a Qantas uniform.
Yeah, he's heavily
Are
into
you kidding
Qantas,
me?
yeah.
And they just gave him a 747 because they like him. But he doesn't come out and say, I'm a paid spokesperson for Qantas.
Right.
I'm doing a commercial. So it's like a cooler way to do a commercial.
Drew Barrymore's big one was she went on the Tonight Show and Jay goes, I heard you like the snack in the middle of the night. She goes, I love grilled cheese.
No, she goes,
I
love to rock grilled cheese.
She goes, I get the Velveeta cheese.
Oh, the Velveeta.
She said
I
Velveeta.
rock the Velveeta, she goes.
So you think she could have been paid by Velveeta? I don't know.
Absolutely. Listen, all right, I'm getting the high sign. Next time, come back when you have more time. I had a lot more to ask you, but okay.
She was out there for a while.
You did a good
I
job.
got to go The View. You know how angry Barbara gets.
I know. Kathy Griffin stand-up
She's vying
special.
for a job right now. She can't be late.
She's got to get there for her packet so they can review what they're going to talk
Hot
about.
topics.
Hot
The
topics.
Hot Topics rundown.
Yeah, because nobody reads the paper. See Kathy Griffin's stand-up special. Everybody Can Suck It, followed by the premiere of Kathy's show, My Life, on the D-List at 10 o'clock. Obviously a funny show if it's made 3 seasons.
Yeah.
For more information, go to kathygriffin.net. There's no kathygriffin.com, I guess.
Oh, somebody else got it.
As a woman who's on the road 150 times a year, I mean, Artie says it's the most hard thing. He can't hardly function.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
He can't,
But here's
you
why.
on heroin?
Throwing
No,
a
you know
fucking
what it is?
radio show every morning from 6
I
to
know.
11.
That,
Well,
that's
you tape a
very
reality
tough.
show.
The reality show, it's much tougher during the reality reality. But I got to make hay while the sun shines. So right now I'm getting offers that I wasn't getting 3 years ago, and I can't turn them down.
What offers are you? What is the best offer?
Carnegie Hall. I sold out Carnegie Hall. That was fantastic. That wouldn't have happened 3 years ago.
Well, already did it.
How long did it take you to sell out?
An hour.
Oh, fuck, you beat me.
No, I'm lying. I don't know how long it took. I was just happy to show up and have people sitting there.
2 hours on the Stern Show. I sold it out in 2 hours.
But he's leaving. He's leaving.
But are you going to do stand-up, Artie?
I do stand-up all the time.
No, but when you go on your sabbatical, are you doing stand-up?
No, I'm doing nothing except colonics.
No, he's going to walk around.
He's moving to Italy.
He's going to move into Robin's house and do colonics.
I'm gonna go to my inbred cousin's house in Naples and make mozzarella.
We're going to take a break. Kathy Griffin, we love you, and thank you for being here.
So much.
I'll be back right after these words.
Okay.
Kathy, what's going on with Artie?
I think Artie's going to get the itch to do stand-up. He might go on sabbatical, but I think after a couple weeks, he's going to want to get up there. You can't do it that much and then just not do it.
But do you think leaving the show is a good idea as a fellow stand-up comedian?
Hi. No, he shouldn't leave the show. Of course not. It's great.
What do you think about him?
He'll miss it. He's going to miss it, I think.
So what do you think about him health-wise? Sort of nodding off in the middle of the interview.
It'd be nice if he could sit up straight during the show, but I guess that's too much effort. I don't know.
Are you really going to tell Barbara that Howard's talking about sticking his wiener in her?
I'm going to tell Barbara in half an hour that Howard wants to stick his wiener in her.
Verbatim?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Well, Kathy, thanks for coming by. Good luck with D-List.
Thank you.
Good morning, Matt. You're on the air.
Did you hear a wrap-up yesterday?
Yes.
For Ronnie the retard saying that what you did at Jimmy's wedding is no worse than what he did at Bubba's wedding? Let's fuck some whores!
Ronnie, for some reason, is obsessed with me, and well, not for some reason. He's obsessed with me because he sees I'm successful and stuff, and he wants to be me. And he was on the wrap-up show yesterday. I should play you the clip. It's so funny. Ronnie's talking about when he was at Bubba's wedding, how it's the same thing. Like, people pushed him up there, and if you remember at Bubba's wedding, Ronnie got up there and started yelling out, "Let's fuck some whores," while little children are in the room.
Right.
So he's saying, well, it's no different than Howard going up at Jimmy's wedding and dancing with Jimmy. First of all, it's completely different. Number one, you're not me. That's number one. It's a huge difference. Number two, I didn't go up and start yelling in front of children to go, "Let's fuck some whores." I did something that was humorous and something in keeping with the tone of the wedding.
And Bubba was pissed at him for that.
Of course he was. And Jimmy was grateful that I got him out of that. It was at the very end of his first dance, and no one knew how to end it.
So how is it alike? It seems like the outcome was all different.
He's out of his fucking mind. Ronnie has real perception problems, but you got to love it. Makes the show funny, but let me see if I can find wrap-up. I think it's Gary page 2. Don't ask what's going on with these pages. I should get paid a lot of money just for remembering what's on what page. Let's see. Here.
Hey, Howard.
Here, wait, I'll play it. I'll come right back to you, Matt. Here, let's listen.
Ronnie, you're another one who gets accused of being, the life of the party, not always in the best way.
Yeah, I know. And I think if I would have done something like that.
By the way, this is calm Ronnie. Like Ronnie not trying to yell. And it's even more disturbing than crazy Ronnie.
That I probably would have caught shit this morning first thing.
Well, I think the difference is that Howard and Jimmy are good friends.
Hey, I was good friends with Bubba, too,
Well, there's a difference between a harmless joke and you admit that what you were doing at that wedding was out of control. No?
Yeah, I guess. Well, I was dancing.
I hate to spell it out for Ronnie, but people get a lot more excited about seeing me than they do Ronnie.
Well, Ronnie thinks he's you.
Yeah. I did the same thing. I got up there and I said, "Let's fuck some whores," and it killed. Everybody loved it.
He really did. He really does think that he killed.
Yeah, he really knows how to read a room, Ronnie.
Wasn't I?
No, when you were screaming.
Oh yeah, okay. But
the dancing I didn't mind.
But somebody put me up to it, just like supposedly somebody pushed Howard into doing that.
You think it's fair to compare the way you behaved at Bubba's wedding to the way Howard behaved at Jimmy's wedding?
No, but it's the same type of thing where he cut in on a dance, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
All right, and to dance with a guy.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't
Don't
cut
you think that was cute?
He didn't cut in on a dance. He cut in on the dance.
Yeah.
Right.
At
That's
the
what
end
I mean.
of the dance, yes.
Yeah, but could you imagine, say, for some stupid reason.
Yeah, if you did it, it probably would have tanked. You're right.
At Jimmy's wedding.
Yeah, I could imagine Ronnie doing that. And after
At
Ronnie
Jimmy's wedding.
But that's the problem with Ronnie hanging around with me. Once he sees me do something, he tries to do it, but it always goes wrong.
I was invited to that wedding, and I did that. And he was there.
Yeah, it would have tanked.
Well, your relationship with Jimmy is different than Howard's relationship.
I'm not saying that. If it was the same type of relationship.
Because you're so bent out of shape.
I'm
You're
not
off
bent.
the
Why am
wall.
I bent out of shape?
Oh, my God, he's here.
I wasn't. What do you mean I was trying to imitate you?
You're never going to.
What are you, crazy? Because I did it way before you would ever do anything like that. What are you talking about?
You rationalize.
I'm
you
not
wanna hear-
rationalizing anything.
You rationalize
John
your bad
fucking
behavior.
sticks a fucking knife in your back and he asks you a question. I answer it, and I knew I would get fucking hammered this morning.
Well, Ronnie, how could you say that this...
I'm not talking to you, okay? I'm talking to Howard.
You're not talking to anyone. You're just yelling.
No, because
I'm jealous.
Because I knew right away that I would get this shit this morning.
Well, why do you bring me up with your
asked me-
idiotic behavior?
He asked me a question.
It's completely different.
You're the one. It always gets brought up because you do stupid things at weddings or whatever.
You do.
Okay.
Ronnie,
But I've done that. I've done that for years. It's not like I'm imitating you.
That's my point. You rationalize.
Oh, you've
your bad-
always been stupid, is what
Yeah,
you're
that's
saying.
right, Robin. I've always been stupid.
He's
okay?
been the jackass moron at every
right.
fucking wedding.
Okay, fine.
Way before me.
I'm glad. Well, all of a sudden you decided to have a good time. Thank you.
Oh, my goodness. What are you saying,
I've been having a good
Ronnie?
time for years. You haven't.
Ronnie, even Sal knows that there's difference, I think, and he's a real buffoon.
Dude, you know what?
Who's a bigger buffoon, Ronnie
I wasn't
or Sal?
comparing it to Jimmy's wedding.
I think Ronnie is, because Ronnie thinks, like, let's fuck some whores is the same thing as
As cutting in on a dance. Yeah.
I love the comparison.
Yeah.
Somehow I get.
All
and
right.
you're worried about people stabbing you in the back. Every chance you get, you're like, oh, Howard did it. Howard went
That's
up there.
not what I said.
That's what you just said. I just played it.
exactly what you said.
I said if I would have done that,
Yeah.
I would have got hammered for
Yes,
it.
you would have, because it's inappropriate for you to be doing that.
Yeah, but
at
I
Jimmy's
wouldn't have done
wedding.
it if I was, for some reason I was there. I wouldn't have done it at his wedding. I don't hardly know the guy.
Who knows what you would have done
Oh,
at his wedding?
please, stop it.
Would you have shaved the Batman mustache for his wedding?
Dude, what do you have? What are you doing this morning? What are you What are you breaking my balls for? You got nothing else to do?
Apologize to Jimmy for
What am
breaking
I
in on the dance.
I should apologize
Yeah,
to Jim.
That's right.
All right, I'm sorry, Jimmy.
And by the way, can I say something on a different topic? This isn't about Ronnie, but yesterday on the wrap-up, so I also heard like Scott DePace and Gary and everyone debating whether or not I hit the ball on the golf course 300 yards.
Uh-huh.
Howard, I have my doubts on that.
Well, let me tell you something. I wouldn't know 300 yards from 100 yards on a golf course. Jimmy wrote me a fucking email from his honeymoon yesterday and said not only did the golf pro tell him, and he'll sign an affidavit and take a lie detector test, and what do I care if you believe me or not? Not only did I hit it 300 yards once, it wasn't like it was once. I might have done it 5 times.
That video definitely wasn't 300 yards.
I don't know if that was the 300-yard shot, but it was at least 200 yards. And the pro came over and verified it. It's not listen, I don't know anything about golf. And I'm sorry to all you fuckheads who go out on the course every single day attempting to play golf and you can't get it right. And I just go out there for the first time and slam the motherfucking ball 300 yards. I'm sorry for you. And I know that hurts and I know that's painful for you. But the game ain't that fucking hard. At least the drive ain't.
If you had a club your size, I guarantee you would have hit it like,
Yeah.
well, you're like a real life Happy Gilmore.
I was hunched over like Nosferatu.
You'll hit a hole in one at every
yeah. In fact,
hole.
when somebody told me that you could keep the tee out of the ground like keep it sticking up, I hit the ball even further. And I'm sorry for you guys that you fucking play every week trying to get good at it. I'm a natural.
And you know where
sorry.
the tee goes, and you know the stance and the grip.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
Yeah,
and all I know
your
is
boy DePace is very bothered by that.
he can't handle it. I mean, and by the way, DePace isn't the only guy who couldn't handle it.
Howard, I'm glad for you. I love
Thank you.
That you hit the ball.
Oh, he's full of shit. I mean, you had to see his face yesterday when you were talking
Well,
about
no
it.
one can believe it because they've been playing for years and they can't hit that stupid ball 300 yards.
You got a video of it, though. You must have used that video caddy, right?
My wife was... yeah. He's upset I didn't use video caddy. My wife just used her iPhone. Silly her. But, I didn't even know she was videotaping me. And then someone says, look at you, you're wearing all black. I go, yeah. I came to the resort. I wasn't going to play golf. I fucking was waiting to get in my room, and I was killing time with Jimmy. I said, let's go hit some
Who are
balls.
you supposed to dress for in this golf that you have to wear a special outfit?
Oh, you're supposed to dress like some kind of, fruity nutcake. Yeah, what do you wear, DePace? Your fucking stupid golf shorts and
Oh, he's got a whole uniform. He talks about all and his cigar, and then he goes and he smokes his cigars.
Yeah,
it's a whole deal.
Yeah, it's great. Uniform, that's even more how I piss on golf. I went out there in my fucking shitty clothes, all dressed in black.
Do you really need special clothes for that?
Evidently, my special clothes, people ought to switch to what I'm wearing because I know how to hit the ball. If anybody wants some golf lessons, I'm now teaching.
Well, Howard, there's your next movie, Happy Gilmore 2.
And you know what I did? I said, it's like every other sport. I put my hands together. The club was too small for me, by the way. And I kept my arms straight, and I just kind of swung it and hit the stupid thing. Now, I'm not saying I hit it every time. As a matter of fact, there were a couple of my first swing I missed. I swished the whole thing. It took me 2 or 3 practices before I could hit it, and then I just started whacking it. I was in my zone. And it was weird, too, because it is sort of exercise because my chest and my side were actually kind of on fire after I hit about 30 of these balls. You know what I mean?
You have a blister on your hand?
Were you actually on a golf course or the driving range?
Driving range.
But the whole resort was a golf course.
Right.
Like I said, Mark Consuelos was playing with Jimmy's uncle or something. They would drive around on a golf cart, and they were actually playing golf. And,
right.
And Mark actually has his clubs flown down. He takes it all seriously. That's why everyone's pissed. I come down there. They give me some shitty club that doesn't even fucking fit my hand.
It doesn't even fit you.
No, and I'm all hunched over. And I just take
Because everybody's been telling themselves the reason their game sucked is they don't have the right club.
Yeah. Everyone's all hung up on their clubs.
Custom made.
Yeah. I was like, whatever these clubs are, these are fine.
Give me any club.
Give me anything. Give me a bat. So easy, too. Because, baseball, at least, someone is throwing the ball trying to not let you hit it. With golf, the ball just sits there on the stupid ground.
It's waiting for you.
If you can't fucking hit that ball, it's sitting still. You know what? You're an uncoordinated spastic.
Yeah, but you won't be saying that if you play 18 holes. Because
I wouldn't even waste my time. It's too easy.
And your ball goes in the woods. It's not all as fun as it is in the driving range.
Nah, whatever. I mean, if it's not fun, why would I do it?
Well, like Howie Mandel said, if you got ADD, forget about it.
Yeah, anyway. I'm just busting balls. I know golf's hard, but I really did. I have beginner's luck. What can I tell you? And it's just bothering everybody. Everyone just can't handle it. But Jimmy is willing to sign an affidavit. Now I got to go draw up an affidavit. Where am I going to get that?
Whatever that is.
Yeah, we don't even know. All right, Ron, no big deal.
All right.
Go break in on a dance. Do whatever I do. There goes Ronnie, the limo driver. Still has the Batman mustache. It looks great.
Mr. Mund?
Yeah.
Seems like this is sort of a cycle with you and Howard. I mean, you do something, he reprimands you, you get upset, you sort of come back here and sulk for a bit, and then it kind of...
What do you mean sulk? What am I sulking about? I'm not sulking about it.
You criticized your behavior and the way you sort of handle yourself at weddings.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so? What's your problem with that?
Where are you at in this cycle? Where are you at in this process?
What do you mean?
Is this the sulking part? Is this?
No, I'm not sulking. I have a new man in town who took over for me. I've been quiet at things. We have John Lieberman now who takes over for me. He's the maniac at weddings and dances and parties and whatever.
So you've been affected by Howard's criticism of your behavior. It's changed the way your thought process, and you maybe have a little talk.
No,
with
I
yourself
still have a good time. I still have a good fucking time.
By the way, for all of you negative people out there, I just want to say something. George Zimmerman has been out for 2 days, and he hasn't killed one black child yet. Just so you know. For all of you who said he would. There you go. I can't believe that fucker got away with that thing, man. I
well,
don't get
you
it.
know, a juror is talking, and I'm fascinated to hear what she says. Apparently, you know, I was listening to her, and
Right.
she believed a scenario, I guess, that was put forward by the defense. That, yes, George Zimmerman went too far because he followed Trayvon and got out of his car and that whole thing. But then she says Trayvon then decided that he was not going to be intimidated by George Zimmerman, and he got into a fight with an armed man.
George Zimmerman never should have gotten out of his car. George Zimmerman never should have been following this kid. The kid wasn't doing anything suspicious. It's ridiculous. They still haven't established what it was that was so suspicious. It's insane.
But she didn't care about that. She cared that they got into a tussle that Trayvon should never. It was like Trayvon's fault, is what she was saying.
Yeah, evidently, if you're finding the guy innocent, you got to put the blame on Trayvon. I don't get it. I really, truly don't.
Well, this is why we got to stop the jury system.
Yeah, maybe it's time to change that
The
up.
way she was talking, it was like she had a videotape of the whole thing.
That guy was a total moron, Zimmerman. I mean, you know, you heard the phone call. The cop said to him, do not pursue this gentleman. We'll establish whether or not he is, quote-unquote, suspicious. Going around, he's looking for trouble. He's got his gun. Big shot.
He's sizing up people
Sizing
as they
people,
walk.
Yeah, no one asked him to do that. Get out of his car. I'll beat the shit out of you, too, you get out of your fucking car. Stay the fuck in your car.
Hey, Howard.
Yo, Benjy.
Yeah, I think you're so wrong on this case.
Well, that's when you get in your show,
Legally.
we'll all hear your opinion.
If you ask the guy,
Benjy?
yeah, all right.
Not in the mood.
And now we head into the vortex with Benjy.
No, we
Benjy, what worries you most about the conflict with North Korea?
Firstly, is North Korea even technically a Korea? What designates it to have rights to be a Korea? Is Kim Jong even technically real? How do we know he's not really Chinese?
This has been a production of The Vortex with Benjy.
Anybody want to hear what Benjy thinks?
Let's pursue it for a second.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
He might have been racist. He might have been following him for the wrong reason. But if Trayvon took the first swing at him and
You
started
don't know that happened.
You're absolutely right. I don't know it.
So
but
where's your
that-
legal standing?
The only thing that's legal in this discussion is we do know that Zimmerman claims the kid was suspicious.
That's not illegal.
The question, okay, if he's suspicious, A, what made the kid suspicious? What was he doing? No one can
Let's
answer
say
that
it was.
question.
Let's say is because
B,
Zimmerman
they
is
told
racist.
him not to get out of his
Okay,
fucking car
let's say
with
you're
his gun.
absolutely right. Zimmerman's racist, and
All
that's
right.
why. That's why.
All right, you win, I lose. Okay,
No,
you're right.
if someone is
I
racist,
don't know.
Okay.
I don't care what you have to say. What is
Really?
it, Gary? You want to say something?
Yeah, if the operator said, "Don't follow him,"
Right.
and he followed him.
The operator didn't say that.
He did.
Yes, he did. I heard.
Oh
the
my
call.
God, there's a tape of it.
He said we don't
He
need
said-
you to.
Yeah. Oh.
See, again,
You're in
that's the vortex.
But that's not. That has
there
nothing
we
to do with
go.
actually what
Let's
happened.
stop now.
That doesn't-
Let's
that's
stop.
not- that-
All right.
That does nothing to do.
Microphone's off. No need. What? Oh, your microphone can go back.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Ted, you should read Ted Nugent's article. Ted Nugent is like,
What's he say?
Oh my God, Zimmerman is totally correct. He starts comparing it to these thugs in Chicago. That Trayvon Martin was a thug, just like all these kids in Chicago.
Oh my God! See, there's a guy who also would be suspicious.
But also, let me ask you a question: if you're walking through a neighborhood, right? Somebody starts following you.
Yes.
You might turn around and go, "What are you doing?" Listen, there's only two people who know what happened, and one of them's dead.
Right.
And so
that's the problem with every kind of murder trial. The murder victim cannot defend himself.
So the live guy can say whatever he wants.
Right.
Because DePace and I were just arguing this, and he was saying, I said he should have never followed him. And he says Zimmerman turned around, but then Trayvon went after him.
No, he
And
didn't.
how does he know
He has
that?
a broken nose to prove it.
He has a broken nose to prove it because he got out of his car and started in with the kid.
Stuck his broken nose where it didn't belong.
But Scott, how do you know that he turned around?
How do you know that he did? How do you
Why?
know
The
that he
cops
attacked
told him.
Again, that's what I said.
he's
That
not a
juror
police
acted as
officer.
if she saw a videotape. No one knows.
Right, and so are you
What we
guys
do
saying
know
you
is
saw
that
videotape?
Zimmerman should not have engaged at all.
And he wasn't a cop.
And no one's answered the question, why is this kid considered suspicious? I'll tell you why,
Just
because
for
he's black.
walking?
Because he's a black kid in a hoodie. Case closed.
How do you
dead
know
and did
that?
nothing wrong.
What if it was
Why
a
do you-
white
what do you-
kid
wait a
and
second.
he followed him as well?
He didn't follow a white kid.
Well, how do you know he did?
And you don't know if he won't the next time.
Look,
Why
they
is the
had a
why
neighbor
won't
to
George
watch.
Zimmerman
They
answer
had a
the
neighbor to
question?
watch. They had
Why
followed
is
him
that kid suspicious? What was so fucking suspicious about him?
Because he had a hoodie on.
Right.
Bullshit.
Oh, stop.
In the
he said, he gave
rain.
a
It's
reason.
retarded.
He said
It
it was
was
because he was
in the
walking in an
rain.
area that people didn't usually walk in. He didn't recognize him. And
All right.
he was wondering
So
what,
call the cops.
and
Right.
he did that.
Right.
And
And then the cops
what
said-
did the cops say?
We said we don't need you following him.
Okay. And what did he do?
Well, he says he didn't follow him.
No.
So how did he get there? Was he magically
How did he
transplanted?
get out of
He
his
says
car?
Trayvon came up to him
And in the
said,
car?
He said, I don't know exactly. I don't remember
come
exactly.
on. Use your fucking head for once.
But you don't know that.
Yeah, please. And my name's Howard, not Hard.
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 I keep getting my microphone turned
Well,
up.
when
I
I
didn't
turn
do
off his
anything.
mic, when I turn off his mic, I turn off yours.
But it's interesting. One way or the other, you have to give one person or the other the
You know
benefit.
why I love this show? I can turn people's mics off. And, you know, that's another thing. My psychiatrist was working on with me yesterday. I'm so upset that I can't control the world. You know what I mean? I can't control people. I can't control what and I can't accept it. And the one place I can control everything and shut down guys like Benjy is right here. That's why this is why I'm linked to this show.
I always wonder.
Just say something, Benjy. Go ahead.
If George...
See? Boom. Done. That's how the world should be for
See,
me.
I wonder what your life would be like if you didn't have this radio show, because it gives you
miserable.
No, it gives you an outlet to do things like. In other words, what would you do if you were a regular working guy and you had to listen?
Had to
people,
deal with Benjy.
or you had to just do like
I don't know. I can't deal with any reality.
because in your position on the show you get to deal with people the way you
That's
want
why
to.
America's Got Talent is so hard for me. I can't believe I got to sit and listen to these other three judges. I can't even believe it.
But don't you think a show with one judge would be boring?
Yes, but I can't even believe they even pay attention to those other three. I'm not good with people. And listening to Benjy is like listening to nails on a chalkboard.
Hard.
Hard. When did you do your name change?
Hard.
You know what it is? Because it's hard for him to get through to me. He calls me hard. Hardy, har.
If you ask someone what they're up to,
right,
and maybe you didn't have any business to do it,
okay,
but they attacked you, and you had your gun on you.
But wait a second, it's not that simple. He didn't just ask him what he's up to and get attacked. He followed a guy, and if somebody followed you and you didn't know why,
and maybe Trayvon might have been in his might have done the right thing.
Let's say Trayvon is a bad kid. Maybe
He might have done the
somebody's-
right thing. He might have been scared and attacked the guy.
Right.
But neither might have known what was going on. If someone attacks you and you have a gun, you might end up
But
shooting
this
them.
guy was in a car, Benjy. How did Trayvon get him out of the car?
Trayvon didn't do anything.
let's say that was a
Trayvon
mistake.
didn't do anything where he deserved to be. George Zimmerman will tell you.
I agree
he
with
can't tell you why the kid was suspicious.
I agree with
All
you.
right, so
But if
let's-
someone
so
attacked
thank you for agreeing with me. Okay, he agrees.
Nobody attacked anybody. You can't attack a guy who doesn't get out of his car.
Right. Don't get out of your fucking car.
Do you see
Not
the guy?
a cop. Nobody asked you to do that.
Did you see the black guy that got arrested in the Village last week? Guy's walking down the street. Right? Oh, he's sitting at a restaurant with his girlfriend, black couple.
Right.
White guy comes by, calls him the N-word, gets up and hits him in the face. Then he gets arrested.
He gets arrested?
Yeah.
Wow. That N-word.
Well, it isn't illegal to say
No,
that
it's not.
N-word.
But it's hard to. It would be hard for me to just sit there,
Yeah, me too.
especially in front of your girlfriend.
I've been called the N-word several times. in
Me
my
too.
life. Yeah.
I know. I really was.
I have been.
No, I was too.
Yeah, and I'm being serious. And it's very difficult to take. I'm a white guy, and it's hard to take.
I don't know if I ever told you, I had a minor fender bender on 55th Street like 10 years ago, and this black guy gets out of the car, and we start arguing because he's the one who hit me. He broke my mirror. And he goes, he got so mad. He goes, "You greasy motherfuckers are all the same." And he got back in his car, and I go, I wonder what he thinks I am. Does he think I'm a greasy Italian, a greasy Cuban? Like, I spent the whole car ride home trying to figure out what he thought I was.
Which greasy kind were you?
Have you been called the N-word because people think you're black?
Yes. Once when I was in Uniondale, it was at night, and I was walking by, and they told me to stay out of their neighborhood.
Oh, my goodness.
A white guy told you to stay out of their neighborhood?
It was dark, but he did. He thought I was black.
You got thrown out of a white neighborhood for being black.
I got thrown out of my own white neighborhood.
Right. Wow. See, you're suspicious.
But I'll tell you, to this day, I still wonder what that guy thought I was. All I know is I was a greasy motherfucker.
Give it up, Gary.
A lot of people are confused as to what Gary is.
Well, you were from day one.
I was. I wasn't even sure what I was hiring.
I mean, well, what did you think I was Hispanic, or did you think I was mulatto?
I don't know. You just had a different look.
What is that?
But I still am endlessly fascinated with this idea of labeling people.
Well, what do you mean you're fascinated with the labeling?
Well, I never looked at you and said, "I wonder what he is."
Oh,
well, Howard did.
I did.
But that's my point. I'm fascinated by it. That never occurs to me.
No,
well, you're the one.
You never looked at Gary and said, "I wonder what he is."
No. But, I would wonder if I hear an accent. Oh, I wonder where that accent is from.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I looked at him. I was like, I don't know what this is.
And you're not kidding, by the way, because I've listened to my first day on the show many times.
Yeah.
And you, like the fifth question you asked me is, what are you? Oh,
what are we dealing with? All right, I got to take a break.
Strange.
All right, we'll be back right after these words.
Gary, the conflicting opinions on the staff surrounding the Trayvon Martin case seem to stem from respect for the process versus what common logic tells you. I mean, do you understand sort of where Benjy or DePace is coming from?
Well, I hear what they're saying. I just don't agree with it.
Can you have it both ways is what I'm asking, because the process...
Well, I understand the process, but there's a guy who killed another guy, so he can tell whatever story he wants. Now, he may be telling the truth. I'm not saying just because the other guy's dead, he's not telling the truth. But there's a couple of elements in there. Howard brought it up. Why are you following this guy? What is it that he did wrong? But more importantly, the 911 operator says, "Sir, we strongly suggest you don't follow him." And he decided, no, I'm going to do what I want to do. And he put himself in a situation he shouldn't have been in. And I think of it having a kid, around that age makes me look at it a different way. What if my son was walking through a neighborhood where he was deemed to be out of place, and somebody took it upon themselves to follow him? And, what if it turned into something like that? It's devastating.
Do you think this speaks to the fact that it's a flawed system, that in situations like this where, all logic tells you that this guy was out of line?
I think that neighborhood watches, people in neighborhood watches shouldn't carry guns. If you want to have a neighborhood watch, say, I'm looking at something, I saw a guy, I call the police. Why he's running around with a gun makes no fucking sense to me.
I know you mentioned being a father, but do you also think about the time when you were young walking through a dark neighborhood where someone thought perhaps you were a different race?
Well, yeah. Just because you have logic and you're walking through an area doesn't mean everybody that's there has logic, and so you have to be careful.
Scott?
Yes, that's me.
Joining the long list of political controversy is the Trayvon Martin case.
Who's controversy?
Well, you find yourself right smack in the middle of another debate where you're at odds with Howard and the majority of the crew. What are they not seeing, in your opinion?
That the fact that in this country you're innocent until proven guilty. So, as Gary says, two people have an opinion there, and one of them can't speak because he's dead. Well, I'm sorry, but the way our justice system is set up is that you need to prove that Zimmerman is guilty. And to me, it seems that there are some damning evidence, but there also is facts that he's got a broken nose and a cut to his forehead and a tape that pretty much says that he was on the ground being beaten by the other guy. So, to me, it's pretty clear.
Even with the fact that Benjy has aligned with you, and does that?
Benjy is a smart guy. Yeah, I align myself a lot with Benjy. He is a little shticky from time to time, but when it comes to rational thinking, he's pretty good.
Mr. Bronk.
Hey.
I wanted to ask you a little bit more about this Trayvon Martin case. You seem to enjoy playing devil's advocate.
I'm not. I wasn't playing devil's advocate.
Well,
That's
you
how
respect the process and what needs to be done.
I do like looking at something from every side. I like that kind of thing of looking at something from every angle. I like but I'm not just playing devil's advocate. That's how I feel. I think it's clear that he wasn't legally guilty.
You're not doing this simply to draw people into the quote-unquote vortex or anything. This is legitimately how you feel. It's careful consideration that you feel is necessary.
I think people are like they do with a lot of things. They want to. They have an excuse to let's get George, and they're trying to they're doing that. But now I do think someone was killed, and that was a horrible thing. So, I think it's bad that someone was killed, and there very well may have been no reason for it.
I mean, look at your hat. It's a little bit crooked. It's a little bit urban looking. It's a style. You yourself could have been a victim.
I consider myself a victim.
Well, just chew on that while you're enjoying your watermelon.
Thank you.
All right, and good morning. Lots to get to today. We are very busy. And good morning to you. Heyo. I'm just going to mention some things in a random way. None of them are ranked in terms of importance. I want to pat myself on the back first thing up this morning. I want to congratulate Howard Stern on being an excellent mentor to Gary Delabate, my producer.
Really?
Yes, I do.
And how is this evidenced?
Well, I watched the latest episode on Nerdist.com of Gary's web TV show.
They call him Baba Booey.
They call me Baba Booey is the name of the show. You're right, Robin. And I did Gary a huge favor. The show is 10,000 times better since I intervened.
I see.
And he has me to thank for it. And I'm not joking. First of all,
what did he do this time?
Well, the biggest improvement is when he talks now, he's not putting his chin up in the air and bobbing his head up and down when he's reading off the teleprompter. Because you know why? He's not reading. He has a show on. He explains his watch. He wears a watch when he runs. It's a satellite watch.
His GPS watch.
GPS watch. That's correct, Robin. Again, you're right. So he explains.
I know everything about Gary.
Yeah, right. He explains the watch in his natural way of explaining things. He's not reading from a teleprompter.
So he's talking to you as
Right.
opposed to reading to you.
Exactly, and he does a fine job. And then he interviews John Hine about new television shows. And John is fat. I mean, you're watching it the whole time, and you go, John should host this show. But
Gary should be the guest.
now, the first good sign is I couldn't get through 10 seconds of his previous show where he was reading off the teleprompter.
Yes.
I watched the entire show.
Ah.
I mean, I don't really care about Gary and his watch, but it was compelling enough that I watched it move quickly. He explained it, and then John Hine, his interview with John Hine was very interesting. In other words, what television shows did John Hine recommend as good shows to watch? So, A+ to me.
And so you're not even going to play any clips? We're not going to get evidence of Gary doing well?
I'll be honest, I didn't pull any because there was
nothing to critique.
Right, there's nothing. I mean, the show was a good show. It was well done. He was a good host. And that's why I corrected him. I'm not sitting there. All of you who send me letters, I suspect are people who are coddled by their parents.
And never get any better.
And probably don't get very far in their jobs.
Yeah.
I got so many letters criticizing me after I told Gary how to be on television. Howard, you think you're so great? You're a shitty judge. Blah blah. You know, people attacking me.
Right.
Oh yeah. I'm a shitty judge.
Like you've actually had people hire you.
Yeah.
Pay you lots of money.
Yeah, I'm getting paid a boatload of dough to be a judge on TV, and got back to again. I've got a #1 radio show, so I think in this area I'm pretty well versed. And so I wasn't doing it to be mean. I was honest with him. I was the only person honest with him. Had I not intervened, he would have had that same shitty show.
It would never have improved.
I do have clips.
You think that Gary didn't see it and would never improve?
Nope, I do not. I don't think Gary knows what he's doing. I think Gary thought he was good.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Because you know why I knew that?
Why?
The show didn't change for 3 weeks or 4 weeks whenever I intervened. It was the same dumb show with him reading off that teleprompter. Nobody told him it was horrible.
And now, does he feel better about it? Have you talked to him?
I don't know. I did. I called him and I said, you know what? I got to compliment myself. Same rap I'm doing here.
You complimented yourself. You called him so he could hear it.
Yeah, I said, Gary, I did you the biggest favor of your life. Boy, was I right. Your show was terrific this week. And, it's a funny thing, too. The guy who must own this Nerdist website, I don't know who he is. Probably got a lot of money, I guess. He's looking to start something.
Has nothing else to do.
Right. But instead of him pulling Gary's side, say, listen, I'm paying you and you shit. It's a horrible show. Instead of doing that, he's like, yeah, I'll just use Gary to, because Gary's on the Howard Stern show and they'll talk about it anyway. In fact, he's better off when Gary's bad because
we talk about it more.
Yeah, now I won't even play a clip from it.
You've ruined the whole thing.
Now
the guy had a plan.
Yeah, now I don't care. But, listen, I don't know, these guys, there's so many people who are bad at their jobs or kind of unmotivated because their parents told them everything they do is terrific. And I can't tell you how detrimental that is to someone's growth.
Well, I am amazed that people don't even question whether they're good or not.
No, I'm terrific.
They just know they're good.
Yeah. Oh, I talk to these people all the time. It's not just Gary. But
it never occurs to them that the problem is with them.
Yeah. But the show is actually watchable now. Congratulations. There it is.
I'm shocked that Gary hasn't chimed in to thank you.
No, he'll be angry. Howard's mean to me, both.
Thank you.
Yeah, really, honestly, thank you is right. It should be a sincere thanks. You should have sent me a gift. God, you're not an embarrassment.
I didn't send you a gift. You threw it in the garbage.
Yeah, well.
I sent you a watch.
The watch is horrible. Well, the watch was for coming to my house. Now you should send me a gift for making your show watchable.
Why, so you can throw that away?
Well, what an embarrassment your show was. I mean, really. Listen, he's been on the air now with me for many years. He's not just the producer. He's an on-air guy. Oh. Well, you must have liked the vice presidential debate. Biden and you shared the same thing, those teeth. Getting back to Gary's show, yes, Jason made the point that Gary went to John Hein too soon, which was an interesting thought because
too soon.
Well, John Hein's on every show. But maybe Gary has to form his own identity.
Right. Why can't Gary tell you his opinion of what to watch? It's Gary's show. Don't you want to know what Gary thinks is good to watch?
That's what I thought the show was. It's a 5-minute show. In 5 minutes, Gary can't tell you what to watch on TV. Well, Gary claims he doesn't know anything about TV, but you do.
But then you don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. Why do we need John Hein? If John Hein has a show, I'll watch that, and he'll tell me what to watch.
Okay, can I explain it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm doing 12 shows to start, 3 segments each. So I'm doing 36 segments. John was on one of them.
Right.
Okay. And I'm going more to an interview thing. Like I'm interviewing a guy tomorrow. I interviewed a guy. I'm doing more interviews, not only interviews, but some interviews. So why would I not go to the guy who knows about TV? Why would I go to a different TV guy?
Because Jason's saying, in other words,
I'm doing 36
He
segments.
wants
John
to
was
see
on
you
for
get
2
your
minutes.
get your own identity.
And 35 other times Jason can see me get my own identity.
Well, the show was good.
Thank you.
You know, it was entertaining. It was 5 minutes. It didn't feel like 5 hours. It was a normal guy talking. It was fine. Good. I thank God for me.
I hear a gallop.
Oh, hey, Jason.
The floor was shaking.
What was your point of view, Jason?
My point was that you had hit him pretty hard for the show, and then John seemed to be kind of a safety blanket to kind of.
He ran to John.
Right.
Again,
mommy.
all of this was done before this happened. You can, I swear on the life of my children, ask John. I asked him to come on the show before you spoke.
By the way, look
Ask
how,
him.
look how good Jason looks in a jacket.
Yeah,
you look like did you slim down?
Thanks, dude. Yeah, dude. I'm down over 25 pounds.
Good for you.
Thanks, bro.
That's all I wanted Gary to wear is a jacket for that picture I took of him. Look, and that's what he was wearing, that big moo-moo looking
Not a
shirt.
moo-moo. You act like no one ever wears a shirt. This is not a moo-moo.
It just does. For a picture, it didn't look good.
Well, your picture.
Looks
Oh
like
my,
a
when
blouse.
you make that face, it's so fucking annoying.
Looks like a blouse.
That's your opinion. You're wearing schmata. You wear fucking rags around. I mean, that's your look.
Yeah, goof on my look, Gary.
I'm just saying, you have a look, and so everybody
Well,
has to be what
I
you
don't mind
want.
your look. I asked
But
you
it's
in
like
the picture
everybody has to
wear,
be what you
I had a
want.
specific look in mind for the picture.
You
and I
said, by the
told
way, you said to me this morning that you asked me about my jacket 3 times. That's not true. It's once.
3.
No.
I said, where's the jacket?
Right.
And then you mumbled something about it being loaned out, and I went, oh. And you go, you said something like, oh, you know.
That's all one conversation.
Right. And you said something like.
But you just said you asked 3 times. You didn't.
Yeah. Within the conversation, I asked 3 times.
It's one conversation.
One conversation, and I asked 3 times. What fucking part of that don't you
You know
get?
what? I'm not
I brought
positive.
it up 3 times, and then I gave up. I mean, I don't know. What am I
I'd love
looking
to pull the
torture
tape
you?
and see if it were 3 times.
Pull it. It was 3 times. I go, where's their jacket? It's what? I'm trying.
I didn't. I told you exactly where it was.
No, you said something. You just mentioned it was loaned out, and I went, loaned out. What does he mean by that? I go, well, I asked him to wear it, and then he loaned it out, and I go, well, so I asked again about it because I wasn't clear, and again I asked 3 times. You're bored. I'm not.
It's so boring.
So then leave.
I know, but it's just such a silly thing to.
Well, it's so stupid.
I know, but it's so.
If I say wear a jacket for a picture, wear it. That's all. Then you're done. I can't help you enough.
I know.
I fixed your TV show. Now I got to fix your brain.
Gary, obviously it's good to hear some positive feedback about They Call Me Baba Booey from Howard. But is it sort of too little too late in your mind? Like, has there been so much bashing in the past few weeks that...
No, I mean, there's bashing, and now it's good. So I think people will go look at it one way or the other. I don't think it's ruined because Howard said it wasn't good, because now he says it is good.
Do you still feel as though you're under Howard's critical thumb because he's taking credit for the improvements in your show, when you said from the beginning that you were aware of some of these, pitfalls and things you need to improve
I think
upon?
I'm always under Howard's critical thumb. I think that no matter what, he will always be watching, monitoring, and helping me. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's all better now than it was a couple of weeks ago.
So you'll take it, but and obviously working on the show for many years, you're well aware that Howard has it both ways. When it's bad, he criticizes it, and when it's good, it's his doing.
Yes, well, that's why the show is so popular.
Hey, by the way, if you want to talk about the dummy move of the century, our program director, who I hired, Tim Sabian.
What did he do?
He told me Thursday and Friday he was taking 2 days off to go. He does this extreme biking, the motorcycling.
Right, where they travel for days at a time.
Motocross, it's called?
I think it's called motocross.
Yeah, and they go in the desert.
Yeah.
So he fell off his bike this time. And a lot of guys died doing this, like no joke. Of course, he fell off his bike. He broke a bunch of ribs.
Ooh. Really?
He could barely walk.
And you gave him the time off.
I didn't give him the time off. He was entitled to a certain amount of time off, and this is what he decided to use.
You should never give him time off.
Yeah, he's just so fucked up. And he's so not an athlete. And the last time he went, he lost all the feeling in his hand.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah, but he
was going to the doctor for that.
It's almost like, I guess it's sort of like a death wish. Because he said to me, some guys die. Some guys die doing this.
Howard, he's on his way in, slowly, but they're telling me that he didn't fall. He just stood up and his ribs broke.
What?
Yeah. He was at the top of the Piedmont,
and he stood up and heard a crack. So it wasn't an accident. He just stood up and heard a crack, and two of his ribs broke. He'll tell you.
You're an idiot.
What are you, an old lady?
That's Mr. Idiot to you, sir.
What's wrong with you, man? What do you mean you stood up and so your ribs must have cracked while you were riding?
Right. Well, I was going up this hill. It was about a 30-degree hill, and I get to the top, and I stood up on the bike, and all of a sudden I hear crack, crack. I'm like, oh. Fuck.
You stood up on the bike. It was moving, or you?
Yeah, I was moving. I was going. I was at the top of right at the crest of the hill. It was a 30-degree.
What do you think happened? Did you talk to a doctor?
I just hyperextended it, and I broke 2 ribs.
I don't understand.
Hyperextended it.
Yeah,
know what
just
he
by
did?
standing?
No, but what happened last time? You couldn't move it for days, right?
That's because he was leaning on his hands.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And then I think what happened is the way you're seated in the bike.
Well, you're going up the hill. You're up the hill, and all of a sudden you hit the crest of the hill, and I come up on the hill, and the bike goes over. I made the hill, and I stood up on the pegs, and all of a sudden I heard my back crack. And I'm like, oh, and I collapsed.
Why did you stand up anyway?
Well, you do.
Because he's excited.
Well, you do. No, they do.
Yeah.
You sit.
He knows.
It's about lowering your center of gravity.
Exactly.
I'm just assuming, first of all, it's not even athletic what you're doing. You're just sitting on a stupid bike.
Oh, you're not.
Motorbike.
No, you don't sit on a bike. On a dirt bike, you don't sit.
I got to say, that is a very athletic sport, and that's why I'm surprised he's doing it, because most of the time when you're doing off-road riding, you're standing on the pegs.
But look at his belly.
He should never be on an off-road bike. Not in this shape.
Yeah.
I mean,
he works out to get ready for
the
this
last
stuff.
time you came back, Jim McClure had to button your pants for you because you couldn't move your hands. And now look at you, man.
Well, I'll be okay.
Did you go to a doctor?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They took me in an ambulance. They came and they brought the ambulance up the hill. I don't know how they got up the hill, but
we're getting Lieberman's working on getting the 911 call.
Oh wow, that's cool.
So
Lieberman.
So they put me on one of those boards and with the neck brace and all that stuff, and they brought me into the emergency room. And I get there, and
you're a single guy. Why are you not out just fucking, man? That was my sport when I was single.
I like riding dirt bikes.
Yeah, well, great.
I
like riding a woman. And you know what? You don't break any ribs.
Right? Yeah, you wouldn't be in pain.
So
right
anyway,
now.
so I go to the doctor, and so they let me out.
You can't even think straight. You can't even think straight because you're in so much pain. Did they give you a painkiller?
They say yeah. I'm not taking them. Though.
Would they give you oxys?
I don't know. I don't like taking that shit. But they say you're not going to go to work this week, are you? I said, are you kidding me? I said, work for the Howard Stern show. You miss a day of that, you're dead. So anyway, I got to go back and sit down.
Let me see you walk. It's probably funny.
It's real. It's just hysterical.
Let's see.
It's hysterical.
Take off your headphones. Take off your headphones. Can you lift your hand?
Right. Does every move hurt?
Don't you realize you're not a fucking athlete? And don't you realize you don't do this shit? Like,
well, this is all part of it, though.
You're a fat old guy.
No, I'm not a fat old guy.
Well, you're fat.
Well, this is a wake-up call. I'm 57.
Yeah, that's a fat old guy.
This is a good wake-up call. And I'll get back in shape and
get
be
back
fine.
in shape.
I will.
Meanwhile, I go to dinner with Tim. And he's bitching the whole time. I'm there with my friend Pat. My friend Pat owns a gym. And Tim goes, you own a gym? I got to get in shape. He's angry. I got to get in shape. I got to get in shape. So Pat goes, well, yeah, what are you doing? I got to get to the gym. I got to get to the gym. So Pat goes, okay, give me a call. Have you called Pat? No.
No, I haven't called him yet.
No, of course not.
No, if talking made
I've been busy.
Tim in shape.
And I am busier than the fucking president.
You're busy.
I don't have time to go to Camp David and all this. I am busier than that motherfucker.
Crap.
I am.
You're not that busy. I call you sometimes. You're not in your office. You're out eating lunch.
No, I'm not. I'm always busy. I'm doing something. It's work related.
All right.
Always work related.
Well, then start
is related to
taking
work.
meetings in a gym.
This is a guy who can't even sit in a bowl and get good aim, and now he's out riding a dirt bike for 2 days.
Well,
and
I can't
guess
shit in the
what?
boat because I got 2 broken ribs.
Yeah, well, that's good. Your shitting
That's
will
what I was
probably
going to
improve.
say. Now there's going to be shit on the walls again.
Yeah. No. I think he's going to. Well, you're probably going to fall off the toilet
and break some more ribs.
You're so fucked up, man.
I'm not.
And it's such a suicidal thing because after I lost use of my hand for days, I don't think I'd ever do that shit again.
Well,
and haven't guys died doing this?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because you're all out of shape and you all think
but
you're.
It's life. It's life. You got to embrace life.
No, it isn't.
No, it's not. Whose life is that? Your life is what you choose to do. Be like my parents. Sit at home and lock yourself in a house.
All right. Thanks.
Mr. Busy had time to go bike riding for 2 days.
Right. And break his ribs.
He looks. You look close to death, dude.
Tim.
Yeah.
You gonna be all right, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna be all right.
Last time, you had the numbness in your fingers, and you said that's not gonna stop you.
No.
You're gonna keep riding.
No.
Is this gonna stop you?
No.
This isn't a warning sign that
it's all part of it.
Bad things can occur.
The terrorists don't let them win. Never let the terrorists win.
So you're still resilient, even in the face of danger.
Fuck yes. This is nothing.
What is it about? You really love it that much that you're willing to risk your body like this?
Hell yeah, it's fun. It's life. You enjoy life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness.
You're an American.
An American. It's my right. I gotta go to work.
All right.
He's really enjoying life.
All right, Lisa G has some news for us. Lisa, what do you have for us from the Howard 100 newsroom? Let's hear what's going on. Lisa, hi.
Glassberg takes shits at work.
Lisa does take shits at work. That's true.
My theme song.
Sometimes she has to go. What do you have for us on your iPad there?
Big day on Thursday, Howard, because that's when Howard TV will be following Ronnie the Limo Driver and John Lieberman to a racetrack where they're going to race in his infamous pace car. Now, Ronnie will not be driving the pace car to the racetrack in Connecticut.
Of course
He's going to be towing it behind a U-Haul trailer.
So important, that car.
Is Ronnie going to really open it up when he gets on the track?
Ronnie's going to open it up.
Very gingerly take his car around.
I have no idea.
No, I think he's going for it.
He's going for it. And John Lieberman's going to be...
I think he has extra insurance.
He does. All right, good.
I would hope so.
Anything else from the newsroom?
Yes, Benjy Bronk has a new iPhone app along with girlfriend Elisa. It's called Benjalisa, and it's free. And we just found out that it was designed by the guy who did the Ugly Meter app, Joe Overline.
Wow, that guy's on a roll. He's on a mad tear.
What happens with the Benjalina?
Yeah,
well, Benjalisa, you'll be able to find out their show dates, hear their music, check out photos, and check out their YouTube channel.
It's unbelievable. Every person I know who's on our show, their girlfriends or wives always want to be famous.
Everyone?
Every one of them. Not everyone, but not Mary Delabate.
No.
But, all right, listen, what am I going to tell you?
But with Benjy, it's almost like they're John and Yoko. The untalented. John and
Yoko, if they had no talent?
Hey, Robin.
All right. Yes, Benjy.
Elisa is so much more talented than you, Robin.
Why do you think the world hasn't discovered Elisa?
I think a lot of genius musicians, unfortunately, you can be an absolute genius at music and not make a big career out of it.
What a shame.
Why do you think?
I don't know.
Maybe
I don't know.
she's
You're the one who
untalented.
said she's very talented. I mean, why do you think the world is ignoring her talent?
I think like I said, I'm sure you know a lot of incredible musicians that don't make a career out of it.
Not really.
Really?
I really don't.
Okay.
The ones I know are very talented and they make a career out of it.
All
the
right,
ones
well,
that aren't.
listen.
I had a friend, a guy, Eddie, I knew years ago. He played guitar. But you could tell he was never going to be, never going to be a big guitar player. He was a good. I mean, Fred's very talented. Fred's not going anywhere with it, though, and he knows it.
Well, listen.
Fred uses it in his work, though. He does song parodies, and he enjoys it. But he's not sitting.
She doesn't go around.
He's not going around looking for record deals.
And neither is she. I'm the one that's saying it.
I'm not arguing. I'm just saying, why do you think the world has ignored her talent?
I think that I don't think it means that you're untalented at music. I think you can be a genius actor.
When is she going to give it? How old is she now?
She's almost 30.
Almost 30. Do you think she's going to give it up at some point and say, forget it? You think she's going to keep trying?
I think she has. I'm pushing her to do
you're pushing her.
Yeah.
Why do you need her to be famous? You can't be with a regular girl?
No, Robin, I don't need to be famous.
No, he needs to be with a superstar.
She's an incredible musician.
You really want her to get that famous that she leaves you?
I don't.
Don't you want to keep her in a subservient
She's incredible,
role?
Incredible musician.
Yeah.
And I think I think it would be a shame for her not to keep doing it.
Fred, Fred, look.
Right.
I don't know how comfortable you are being honest, but does she have some ability that is being ignored by the world?
I think she might have ability. However, having said that, I don't think she's necessarily putting her career in the right direction. I don't know if she's playing out a lot. I mean, people who want to do this for a living, they're constantly gigging, they're constantly playing out.
They wouldn't be singing with Benjy.
And they're not right. They're not singing with Benjy and making apps in their living room. That's an. I don't know if that's.
Listen,
Fred's a very honest guy.
She was ready to completely give up music. I'm telling her,
Then maybe she should give it up. You've got to have. Here's the deal. To do that, you've got to have such a.
But that has
passion.
nothing. That has nothing.
Benji,
to
you're
do.
making Fred angry.
That has nothing to. Fred, that has
All right,
nothing.
thank you. All right, Lisa, anything else?
That has nothing to do
All right,
with
thank you.
talent.
Thank you. It's enough discussion. I had enough discussion about your girlfriend.
No, here's a
I'm
challenge.
done.
No,
I'm
here's a
done. All right,
challenge.
thank you. All right, what else, Lisa? Go ahead.
John Hein has been hired by Wendy's.
It's a challenge.
Here's your challenge.
All right, what's the challenge?
Wait. What are we challenging?
Here's your challenge.
Here's your
challenge. Why do I need a challenge?
Here's why I hold up my
don't
chubby,
care.
hairy arm.
I think it's great. What am I going to tell you? I think she's sexy.
All right,
sexy. Yes.
I agree. Bring in you, her, anyone.
Yeah.
Someone give a song on the spot to come up with a song in a half hour, a new song.
Right.
And hers will beat anyone.
Oh my goodness.
Great. You shall beat me in a song contest?
Anyone.
Because I'm a huge
All right, let's bring in Elton John or
Bring in
Stevie
Elton
Wonder.
John and her and a piano.
All right.
Give him an hour. Give him a half hour.
All right, I'm going to leave it up to you to arrange for that, okay?
Okay. Do you? Well, if I gotta get Elton's number from you.
Get Elton John. I don't have his number. I'm waiting for you. You get a musician, a well-known musician, to compete with her.
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
hey, listen, the challenge is out there. Well-known musicians listen.
Oh, I'm sure that all of them are going to take it up.
Wait, the phone is ringing. It's Paul McCartney. I'd like to do that.
Let me handle this.
You handle it.
All right.
All right. Benji's in charge of that. I like that
I
challenge.
extend this to Pearl Jam and the surviving members of Queen.
Lisa, thank you. Anything else, please? Go ahead. I want to move on. Go
yes,
ahead.
John Hein has been hired by Wendy's to judge a Wendy's customer create your own burger contest.
Yeah, what is that? I mean, John Hein is hired by Wendy's. That's a big deal.
Yeah, right?
He's working that whole fast food thing. He's working it into an early grave, but
I was going to say, is he going to die once he finishes this contest?
The best part is he wanted to get paid in coupons.
Is that true?
Yeah,
He doesn't want money?
Well, they ended up, paying him, but
Right.
he wanted coupons because he eats there so
He
much.
loves Wendy's, yeah.
Yeah, he does. And you know what? I ran into country singer Kenny Rogers. He was up here at Sirius XM.
I heard your interview, yes.
He's a big fan of yours. He thinks you're great and honest, and you were terrific on America's Got Talent.
I
He's a big fan.
Extended to Kenny Rogers.
Would Kenny Rogers take a talent?
I think he probably would. He's a big fan.
I would love to see that. Benji's girlfriend and Kenny Rogers in a songwriting battle.
And then is the audience going to vote?
Yes,
My money's on Kenny.
They're going to vote Gangnam Style. We're going to have Benji's girlfriend in with Kenny Rogers. I'll give them a random topic. Kenny will have a half hour, and so will Elisa Jordana, and they'll write a song, and then the audience will vote whose is better.
Any musical genre like country, pop,
Doesn't
rap,
matter.
anything.
Like all
Who
genres.
has the best song?
Lyrics and music.
Lyrics and music. That's correct, Benji. Will she go with Kenny Rogers?
Yes.
The guy wrote all kinds of hit songs.
Yes.
Starting with rock. Kenny Rogers, a lot of people know, was in a band called First Edition.
I love Kenny. Yeah, he's great.
Look what condition my condition is in. Fuck off.
Does Kenny write music?
Oh, yeah, he writes music.
Islands in the Stream.
Did he write Islands in the Stream?
Yeah, didn't he?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think he wrote with Dolly Parton.
Who wrote it?
The Bee Gees wrote Islands in the Stream.
I thought
Yeah, but didn't he write
I'll
something
take
with
the
Dolly
Bee
Parton?
Gees.
All right, Benji's want to go up with the surviving Bee Gee.
I'll go with
Or the
these
dead ones, I don't care.
Bee Gees.
All right, thank you. Please, enough with Benji and the girlfriend. It'll never happen. Lisa, thank you.
That's it. Okay, thanks.
Takes shits at
I mean, caught in the Benji vortex.
Take shits at work.
Yeah.
Take shits at work.
John,
Yes.
the much hyped pace car shoot is impending. It's coming up very soon. Do you ever worry that there's just too much hype surrounding something and that it might not pan out? It might not be as glorious and as great as, almost the dance around whether or not you'd be able to ride in that pace car. Do you ever wonder if the payoff will match the hype?
Yeah, well, that's a good point because I just found out that the pace car is an automatic. So basically, Ronnie isn't going to be driving me around a track. He's pretty much just going to be riding me around. All he has to do is steer and step on the gas. So I don't know how exciting that's going to be. I just know that it's not going to take that much skill to drive this pace car.
That's how they were made by General Motors. I didn't pick it. That's the way they were made.
Do you think this waters down the chute?
Why would it water down the
Well,
chute?
because we're not going to really see you maneuvering and changing gears. We're just going to see you kind of sort of Pedal to the metal.
What are you talking about?
I'm just quoting John. Please don't shoot the messenger.
John thinks he's such a smart ass. I'll fuck him up now, okay?
We gonna drive in reverse the whole time?
You gonna punch him in the face?
No, I'll make him shit his pants.
You now sound as electric as that pink shirt you have on.
You're a very funny man.
Benj, are you offended by what transpired today, as far as your fellow coworkers and their analysis of Elisa and your involvement with her music and everything like that?
Well, listen, the thing people don't realize, I push her. She is not someone that pushes herself at all. And I think, it's like, what's up?
That's what she has you for.
Huh?
That's what she has you for.
She does.
No, I know.
She doesn't believe in, and I've told her, you need to, reach out to people. But I believe in her music. I think she's an incredible musician, she writes her music, she writes the lyrics, she writes it, she performs it, and I think she's incredible. So...
Alright, let's get over this.
And, but I think people love to just put people down. And it's, listen to it. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't.
What about the commentary that it's getting to be too late in her career?
That's ridiculous. I mean, the thing is also, she has, what's a career? She has had huge successes. She was in one of the biggest rock bands in the country. She's sold songs to TV shows. So she's had songs on the Hills and some other reality shows. And she's had successes, big successes. I'm the one that's pushing her to keep doing it. So.
But you truly believe that she needs that little nudge from you to keep following her dream. You believe in her that much. That she'd be throwing away an extraordinary amount of talent if she were to say no to it.
Yeah, I can't predict how big someone will make it, financially, that kind of thing. But I think she's an incredible musician, and I think when someone can bring beauty to the world, it's a great thing to do. I know it makes her happy to make music, so I think she should keep doing it.
So your message to her is don't stop believing.
Yeah. Stop believe. Yeah.
Your eyes look very nice from this angle.
Yeah. Check out the song. Here's another new song of hers I just heard recently that I hadn't heard. It's
We're back, Howard, when you
Heartbreak.
want. We're playing a song.
Heartbreak.
If we
I'll
can
put it up
Don't
somewhere.
Be Broke out of this, it'd
Thanks,
be great.
Well, we have an empty seat this morning, which means I have to fire Benjy. Well, Benjy, what do we do now? You've put me in that position again. You did it to me. You fuck. What do I do with you? Should I fire you? That's what you want, right? You don't want this job. You got other things on your mind. I don't know what to do with you. You're killing me. You're killing me. You're killing me. I told you I don't have a problem with your work. You're fucking up in the stupidest way you can fuck up. All right. We're done with it. Robin, he won't leave.
I know. This is what I notice about him, too.
Go. Seriously.
He doesn't have the ability to end your torture. He could care less how you feel.
No. I really have fun things to do this morning.
Yeah.
Thank you, Benjy. All right, there he goes.
Where Tim? And the guy's totally disrupted everything back here. He's got everybody, taking them off their game, their usual jobs, to accommodate them.
I like when Tim's upset.
So anyway, they're accommodating Benjy.
I know.
So First of all, you're too loyal of a guy. You're beyond. And I mean that sincerely. And the other thing is that you enable him by allowing him to stay. And I think that, you know.
But you know what? There should be, if somebody has any kind of work ethic, any kind of respect, any kind of feeling for the person who's made all these allowances for them, they would handle themselves.
My point exactly.
But here's the thing.
And he won't do that. Even to hear Howard say, I can't look at you today. He sat there until he was thrown out.
Right.
Then he goes out there and he makes a big hubbub about this isn't the optimum work conditions. Well, the optimum work conditions were in here where he should have been at 6 o'clock in the morning.
No.
It's funny when you talk about, being in radio, moving around and this and that. And I just look at what I've been through, and everybody in this room has been through it. You've moved around everywhere. You've done everything. You've made huge sacrifices. Most of these guys that start with a show start at the pinnacle of broadcast.
That's the problem.
And they don't understand what it takes in order to get here. You don't see it. It's like Tiger Woods. Here's a golfer. You watch him on television, and you think, man, that looks easy. You don't see all the practice. You don't see all the sacrifice. You don't see
the women.
Oh, the women,
Right.
the hotel. But you know what I'm saying. And,
Well, no, you're right.
And these guys get here, and they take it for granted. They think this is how it is. And radio today sucks. That's why this is such a great place to be, because we're able to create. It's a freewheeling kind of
and
place.
it's not like that all over the
Exactly.
I was even reading about this Lady Gaga. She's nuts, but I saw the effort she put in to getting to the point that she's in. I mean, every day practicing, begging people to put her in a club in front of 2 people to sing. There's a certain process. In a sense, this kid has sidestepped that process. He doesn't know what it's like to try to work.
But yesterday was my birthday. Yeah, I would rather be here all day doing this than doing anything else.
Well, good, because I was about to fire you.
But that's how I feel, and I'm just so grateful to be here every day and to do what we're doing.
Right.
It's an amazing opportunity.
Agreed.
So, and for him to do that, and the thing is, you enable him though by allowing him to keep coming
is in
back.
His own hands.
Exactly,
He
and
doesn't have the pride it would take to walk out himself and say, "I can't do the job." So now he'll just get barred from the building if he doesn't make it.
But it becomes shtick in his head.
I know.
Well,
And
he'll be
was-
sticking it up out on the street.
Right. Now Robin has issued what's going to happen, and I agree with it.
So enough.
There's Benji. He's at his desk right now.
He won't be able to write you anything until the break hour. We have to go during the break and reconnect some wires. And
Well, who's doing anything but talking about him?
Yeah.
I know, but
And then it disrupts the show.
Right.
And it disrupts back there. It takes everyone off their normal game in order to accommodate him.
I think Evan wants to take a wire and strangle him. Evan has to
he
set
will.
that up.
The poor Evan now is working to set him up with a special setup.
So. All right, I'm going to go back to my
Thank
juice
you.
in my office.
All right. Good luck.
I'm souping. I'm doing my detox thing.
All right. Bill, go ahead. What's on the air? And then you're on the air, and then it's an hour and a half. I got to take a break. I got to catch up. Go ahead.
Morning, Howard.
Good morning.
I think Benji's just a little weird, kind of like I am. He likes to walk down the street, maybe think of what he wants to say on the way to the show, and maybe he's late.
Oh, he ain't walking. He's sprinting. He's always late. I'm telling you, Bill. Listen, I don't know. Unfortunately, I'm the guy who's got to deal with it. I mean, I could let it ride, and I could, ignore it, but it was... I ignore so much. I'm only asking for the 4 hours a day. Whatever it is, 4.5 hours, 5 hours sometimes, and that's it. Sit in here. If you think of something funny, great. If you don't, no pressure. Don't worry about it. I won't bust your balls. I'm not asking... if I make it any simpler, I'm a sap.
But I think the streets of Manhattan and wandering the way he does, it gives him ideas. I think it helps him.
Yeah, well, he's got to wander so he's here on time. Benji wants to come in and talk to me for a minute.
Oh, really?
But I really want to go. It's late. All right, real quick, Benji, let's have some resolution on this. He doesn't work in here anymore. He works outside our office. He works outside the studio.
Where is he?
He works by the interns.
Okay.
Yes, Benji, what can I do for you?
I'm really, really sorry about
Thank
being
you.
late, but I think there's a misunderstanding. It's not. There was a time that I used to say, as long as I get here by the songs going on, I'll be fine. I'll be, that's fine. You made it clear you didn't like that, and I still took a lot. I still fucked up.
What do you want from me? What is this? What are you talking about?
It was an unconscious thing.
It's conscious. Everything is conscious.
That might
Benji.
be true on a deep level, but
There's no deep level. I just told you everything you have under your control. I can't control you. This is all you.
But I'm saying, I've timed everything out. Like I've timed it out. If
no, you haven't.
I swear
you're
on my
timing
life.
it too close.
No. But this wasn't about being. This wasn't about.
What do you want from me? Well, I don't know. What are you saying?
I'm saying. I've really tried to take all measures, and I overslept.
So you can't.
It wasn't.
So it's
this
impossible
wasn't
for you to be here on time. Is
I'm
what
saying,
you're telling me.
In the last 2 years, if I've been late 3 or 4 times in the year, 98% of the time I've been on time. I don't want to ever be late, but it's not. This wasn't.
Benjy, I need you here on time every day.
I understand, but I'm just saying this wasn't.
All I hear is excuses, excuses, excuses.
But
you haven't learned your lesson.
It's not. I didn't oversleep today because of resentment. I didn't oversleep to like.
All right, whatever. You are oversleeping, and I'm the guy who's got to deal with it.
But what I'm saying is,
not Robin, not Fred. I have to deal with it.
I set it up to wake up at 5. It wasn't like conscious, like them.
Okay, fair enough. It's okay. So what do you want me to do now?
I don't want to be known for that. I think I did pretty well today writing.
Yeah, in fact, you did a better job. You sit out there all the time.
I don't. That might be true, might not. I don't know. But I think that's what I would want. I want.
All right. So what do you want me to? What is this about? I don't understand what you're saying. Do you understand what he's saying?
No, I have no idea why he's in here.
What are you doing in here? What are you telling me?
I don't want to be under threat of being fired if I'm ever late again.
You are.
Okay.
So we can't change that. That's it. Because you forced me to do it. It's not my fault. It's yours.
I think I think I do a good job.
I never said you did a bad job.
Okay.
I've never told you your work is bad. I told you your work is good. I told you I need you here on time. You distract me because you work in this studio. How about this? You could be late all you want. Just sit out there. Don't sit in my studio. I don't want to see you coming in late. I can't. It distracts me. This is what I've told you. I can't deal with it.
I want to be able to be on the wrap-up show. I want to be a part of.
You're not going to. You're off the wrap-up show. If you wanted that, you had it, and you blew it.
I'm saying.
I've given that to you 1,000,000 times, and you keep pissing on me, so it's gone. Forget the wrap-up show. It's over. You're never on there again. It's over. What else do you want?
Well,
tell me what else you want. There's a perfect time to be asking for it. When I want to get the fuck out of here, and you've just totally blown me away for the entire morning.
Well, I mean, you guys have presented it as if I've intentionally have been.
I don't care what it is.
All right.
All I know is you're late, and I have to deal with it.
Okay.
I'm not a psychiatrist. You just work here. It shouldn't be my job to have to worry about you and why you do things. Your motivation is irrelevant to me. You're late. This isn't what I had in mind when he asked to come in the studio.
No.
I thought he was going to come in and say, look, man, I'm just fucking sorry, and I'm never going to be late again.
I am sorry.
And then I would have said, hey, Benjy, sit down in your chair and let's get back to work, and then let's do it.
I am.
Yeah, all you got is excuses, dude.
No,
I don't need your excuses.
Well,
just be here on time.
I am sorry.
That's it. You're sorry? Okay, it's apology accepted.
You don't know how embarrassed I am. You don't know, I don't want to be known for that.
Well, then be on time.
But, Howard, I'm saying that I have, as far as...
Be on time.
I know, Howard, but what I'm saying is I might have a problem that is... I'm trying everything that I know of. I really
Try an alarm clock.
I do. I'm not kidding around.
Yes, you are. I don't understand what you're telling me. You're telling me now you're in here today telling me you're going to be late again.
What I'm saying is...
Don't be late, Benjy. Simple. So we got no problem. If you're late, you're fired. That's it. And I'm not firing you. Ronnie's going to take away your fucking key and you're never getting in here again. And it's the last I'll see you. Because I don't have the balls to fire you. It's too upsetting to me. I'm upset. And Howard TV has stopped buying you breakfast effective this morning. That's gone too. Breakfast gone.
I understand that.
Good.
I mean, again, I don't think I am really.
All I'm hearing from you now is I plan on being late again.
No, I don't.
That's what
Howard.
you're saying. You're saying, Howard, I'm going to be late again.
I don't.
Just tell me you're not going to be late. I'm fine.
But I had that attention 4 months ago, and it's happened.
Well,
so I don't know.
You don't know if you're going to be late.
Is there anything?
You need to go work at another place and see what real life is like, dude. You'd have no concept. I've never been late for an air shift in my life. When I had to work, I'm talking about before I had all of you. I was alone. I worked in a small house where I would never ever leave a guy hanging after he did an all-night air shift. Never. It's not in my makeup. It just doesn't happen. I'd set 3 alarms, one across the room. It was so important to me. I was so grateful for a job.
And I am.
All right. Please, can I go? Please
Is
leave
there
me
anything
alone.
that you've said I'll never do again and it's happened again?
Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. I can't do this anymore. It's already 11:02, and I have no time for this. I need some time after this. Please. I don't want to be on the air till noon today. Then I'm going to really be pissed. I'm tired. I've done 5 hours, and I've devoted 4 of the hours to you.
All right. Well, I'd like to work out a way with you that I could be on the wrap-up show.
No.
I think that makes me better.
No, you'll never be on the wrap-up show again. No, you're off it. You're done. I'm not bullshitting you.
I know you're not. That's
because
why.
you're doing this to me. I'm not doing this. It's you. You in the wrap-up show. You're done with that. If you wanted to be on the wrap-up show, you were back on. You done it. You were on. You showed up late today.
But I'm saying it wasn't. It wasn't like a conscious thing. Like,
well, then consciously figure out how to get here on time. Another bad shit won't happen in your life. Good stuff will happen in your life. Trust me. Be on time and you got no beef with me. Have you ever had a problem with me? No. I'm the easiest fucking going guy in the world. Just don't be late. I've never busted your balls about a thing. You decided to work 4 days a week? I didn't bust your balls. You decide to work a 5-hour day? I don't bust your balls. The one thing I say, just be on time. I don't care how you do it. I don't care if you stay up all night. I don't care what you do. Be on time.
I've done all those.
All right. Robin, please help me with this. Please, I'm begging you. I can't get out of this.
Benjy, it's late. Go home.
Go home. Have a nice weekend. Be here on time Monday. We have no beef. Okay? Here, sit down. Sit in your chair. You don't have to sit outside anymore.
Is there any way I could work out something with
No,
you?
not today.
Right.
Not today.
All right.
Not ever. Thank you.
You're not in a position to negotiate.
Yeah,
He's really
you
not
forced me to do this.
a guy who understands timing at all.
No, you were a guy. You have free reign here. You can do whatever you want. I couldn't give anybody more of an easy job.
I love my job.
Good.
And I'm grateful. I love being part of this.
Good.
I do.
All right.
And I'm really sorry. It's like
Thank you. I appreciate you saying
right.
that. I'm sorry it's come down to this as well. And please let's avoid here. Sit in your chair. You don't have to sit outside anymore. Go ahead. There you go. There's no problem. You're going to be on time, and that's it. Oh, hey, Bubba. I got such
Bubba's
a Bubba's on the phone. I got such a
He
situation.
would have fired Benjy.
Absolutely.
Well, Bubba gives me advice every once in a while.
Oh, does he?
Very hillbilly barbaric advice. He just needs to get his ass kicked, and he needs to come down to Bubba's man camp, and I'll have him dub him tapes and raking rocks like all my interns do, and I'll beat his ass if he's late.
You're a much better boss than I am.
He goes to corporal punishment.
Like Bubba has written me personal emails about this kind of stuff, and he says, "Look, I'm not overstepping my boundaries by telling you. If you want to know how I handle things."
I mean, you got to start. I have a wiffle ball bat, and I'll hit somebody right in the head.
Yeah, he will.
Right.
I might send you down to work for Bubba for a couple of days.
Boot camp. How
Bubba
about
boot
that?
camp, because you remember,
Oh, yeah.
remember when he had Brent in the fetal position crying? And Brent's a tough guy. He served in the military.
I'll have Benjy. None of this excuse. Man up. Say, listen, I was late. I'm a fuckhead, and it won't happen again. None of this. It coulda, shoulda, woulda. I got some mental problems. If you're not strong enough mentally to fucking be here, kid, get out. Out. See you later, buddy. I don't have writers. Nobody writes. We'll have you doing some.
Yeah, Bubba doesn't even use a rider.
He'll put you in front of that shit hits the fan.
Yeah, he'll have you naked and fucking shit all over you.
He needs a good.
He'll drop loads on you. Right.
He needs a big. You know what? Benjy needs a good ball shocking. That will get him snap right where he needs to be. Oh, Benj.
Boy, I would love that.
Oh man.
You said to be honest. I think to say I'll never be late again. That's my intention is never to be late.
Hey Benjy, don't get mad at me. I know you're gonna motherfuck me on the wrap-up show, but everything.
No,
he ain't gonna be on the wrap-up show.
Don't
worry about it.
I took that away.
Everything with you is so sticky. Why don't you just fucking man up and say I'm a lazy degenerate. I'm making a ton of money working for Howard Stern, and I'm fucking up right now, and I need to get my shit together instead of this sticky fly-by-night coulda, woulda, shoulda. Should be a man. Look at Fred Norris. That's a man to me.
Right, he is a man. So why don't you talk to Fred about it? I mean, in fact, Fred, do me a favor. I'm putting you in charge of him. You talk.
You know what? You can't talk to him. It's pretty evident that he doesn't get it.
Bubba's right. I need to assign you to him.
The fact that this guy
mentor him.
He will always come up with an excuse.
Bubba,
I got it. Listen,
but Bubba, he's saying I'm doing shtick would be saying like.
No, you're doing a shtick. He knows the difference. Believe me.
When I was in Las Vegas and we were eating dinner, that one time with Goldstein and all this. It was a big whodunit, shtick fest. What you're going to have? You're the last guy to order.
Right. I've been there with him too. I took him to dinner, or actually, I think Robin. No, I took him to dinner.
Yeah.
And he sat there and he didn't know what to order. He was late for the dinner.
I was worried about what we were going to eat because we were supposed to go to an orgy that night.
Yeah.
You know what? You don't know what you got till it's gone, Benji. You don't know how tough this industry is when you don't have a job, and you have things good right now. You have things so good right now. You're just a little. He needs his ass kicked, is what he needs.
Boy, oh boy!
I think he'd like that though,
Bubba. I love your manliness. I do. I love it.
He's gonna hit him with a wiffle ball.
I want to hit Benji with a bat so bad.
I think deep down he'd like that.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah, he likes physical. He likes corporal punishment.
I think he would like that.
I'm just not saying.
I want you to fly up here and hit him with a bat.
Oh, I would pay a lot of money just to have Benji and a Bubba gone for about just a little bit.
Boy.
Would
Benji allow himself to be hit with a
No,
wiffle
I'm not
ball?
allowing violence. All right, Bubba, thank you very much. You've straightened me out.
Sorry for coming across, rough around the edges. I'm sorry about that. I had to participate. I don't like calling you up. I know you're trying to get out of there. I'm sorry for taking your day up.
No problem.
Got to get a fucking ass kicked.
Thank you, Bubba.
Bye, guys.
That's Bubba the Love Sponge, who really knows how to handle his staff.
Thanks, Bubba.
I think he's up on charges with 3 of his staff. All right, Benji, listen. This is it. I don't want to talk about it off the air. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Just be on time. That's it. Okay, goodbye.
Benji.
I honestly believe that. I love Benjy. I do like him. And I know that sounds harsh, but
when you got a guy that's just basically walking all over you and kind of just treating you like an alcohol. I mean, how many warnings has
Fire him. I fire him.